Hello, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, everybody out there, YouTube land. This is Moz coming to another episode of Toy Photography Talk, and we got a special guest with us tonight. So let's, without any further ado, let's get him in here and say hello to my little friend. Hey, Jesse, I gotta unmute people. Unmute, there we go. That works. How you doing?
Hey, good. How's it going? Thanks for having me tonight,
dude. Thank you for being here. All right, I gotta bring Trevor back in, which is gonna break us all up. You're not gonna be soloed out anymore. I'm sorry. I'm gonna hit this button and look, now Trevor's here.
We're all here now.
All right, we got everybody here. Trevor, you okay now?
It's all good. Yeah.
All right, nice. Balance yourself.
Severely lagging. So.
Oh no.
Jesse, man, Pablo's gonna be in control of everything tonight, but Pablo, do you want to bring up any of Jesse's work and let him introduce himself?
Yes, actually, yes. Hold on, let me do that right now. Actually,
yeah.
Let's
find that right formula.
I think you have to really yeah. It has to be like that, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a Mr. T. That's more Mr. T-ish.
That's more Mr. T. What you talking about, fool? Yeah. Macho man.
Oh yeah, Macho Man.
Dude, that Grogu shot, man, the Grogu shot was awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, yes, with the presents. Yeah.
That was sick, dude.
Yeah, there'll be a couple holiday themed ones at the top of the list here. Holiday and
that's
Halloween there.
That's the quarter scale Grogu, right? The
it
one
is. Yep, that is the quarter scale.
Or is that the one that came with the quarter scale Mando?
No, that's a solo quarter scale. Yep, he came all by himself.
I got the one that came with the, I got the quarter scale Mando.
Oh, nice. Does that quarter scale Grogu have like the soft goods, the soft kind of fluffy?
I think it's the same one.
The same one, huh?
That they said, yeah. I got this for some reason. I think I ordered it accidentally, and I still have it. And I'm trying to sell it. Nobody wants it, so I'm just gonna open it. I'm just gonna open it and put it on the shelf. Well. Like screw it.
He's a cute little guy, man. The quarter scale.
Yeah, and he's got soft goods, and he's articulated right, so that's kind of cool.
Yep.
So maybe
a couple extra hands and things. Yeah.
I got the life size Hot Toys Grogu too, though. I only shot him one time, but he's pretty cool.
I had that sideshow one first. It wasn't good.
Yeah, I didn't like. I saw pictures of that, and I was like, "Nah, we're gonna hold out for Hot Toys." Even though people were complaining about the ears, I was like, "He looks." I mean, unless you look at the ears, you don't really see the ear problem. I mean, just.
Did that one come with two sets of ears too, like kind of up, kind of down, or something? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. All right, but anyway, I'm sorry, but enough about toys. More about your stuff.
Yes. More. So how long have you been doing the toy photography?
The toy photography thing I started. I miss all these. It was just before COVID. I want to say 2017, 18, somewhere in there. I've been doing photography on and off, kind of since for the past 20 years, I suppose. I'm doing it a little bit for work, a little bit for hobby, experimenting in all sorts of different genres, from wildlife and landscape to astrophotography. And then I started kind of playing around with like macro and product photography. And then one time I had the Hot Toys 6-scale Darth Vader that my wife got me for Christmas one year. I put that in front of a camera kind of as a product shot, thinking in my head. And it just looked really cool. And I'm like, wow, this is kind of cool. Started playing with that, and then started going online and finding the entire community and genre of toy photography, and just got hooked ever since.
Oh yeah.
Isn't that amazing that you don't know what's out there? Like everybody who comes into it is like, they think it's like, wow, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, you think you discovered it or something. And
I know.
Because I mean, on paper, with my love of like pop culture and technology and cameras and things, like I cannot fathom how I didn't put these two things together years ago. On paper, it makes so much sense.
I know. Yeah. I know. Same. Yeah. I know. It's crazy. It's very strange.
There was another shot you had, Pablo. Go back. I like the Santa Claus one too, but there was.
I just love the way you did the lightsaber, the candy cane.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic.
That was tricky to come up with, and I'm not 100% satisfied with that one. So there will be a version 2.0 of that next year for sure.
Nice. Which do you want me to go 2 months?
I'm gonna bring him up over here so I can see it better. I'm getting all squinty eyed. That Megatron and Optimus is awesome. That Headless Horseman, I love that one too.
The Headless Horseman one's really nice.
Yeah, we looked at the Zylona's flock.
Zylonian
Guard last week, right, or a couple weeks ago.
We did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesse, I recognize those trees behind the headless horseman. Those look strangely enough like the little Target trees that they had around Halloween.
Yeah. Well, which trees now? The bark, the tree trunks, or the snow covered trees?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at the headless horseman on my screen.
Oh, yep. Those ones you recognize. Yep. Those are from Target. Yep. Picked up a couple of those around Halloween.
They are very handy.
Are the trees behind the Xylernian Guard, are those like props?
So
way in the back, or is it?
So the ones way in the back are
the ones in the back.
Yeah, the ones in the back are some like snow-covered pines that those came from Target. The ones in the foreground that are just tree trunks, I 3D printed those and painted them.
Nice.
Got a 3D printer a couple months ago, so I'm slowly diving into that world.
See, Mike, we got to do trees, buddy. We got to do trees. We got to do modular trees.
Yeah, yeah, we could
like 3 or 4 inch sections of trunk that you can like build up and
taper up and interlock.
Oh yeah, yep, kind of modular.
Put like an old erector set kind of thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Exactly.
Okay, I love the Deadpool.
I say we, I mean you, but that's my idea. So.
Yeah, all right.
You have to do all the work.
I love the Deadpool doing the boop to the alien.
Oh, the Deadpool boop. Yep, that's up a little bit. Where is he? Oh, where is he?
He's
your lighting's beautiful, man.
Right below that
you're
right there.
And you're kind of like. Do you feel like? Do you have like
I just hear that. Boop.
Like a focus or not a focus, but do you feel you have a style?
I've gotten into this. So my background is kind of leans towards video, and I was a big movie fan growing up, fan of in the 80s and all that kind of stuff. So I kind of snuck into this in the mindset of like how they used to do practical effects and optical compositing and stuff back in the 80s and stuff. So I kind of started thinking, well, if the guys at if the teams at ILM can do things with models, it's not really far off from what we're doing today. So I kind of go into this with the mindset of that, like I'm kind of making a movie still, treat the toys kind of like subjects, like models and things like they did back then. And so that's kind of where I tend to lean cinematic, I guess you could say, or kind of realistic.
I would
in a lot of stuff I do
along with that for sure. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Definitely.
And I shoot with flash too. I know not a lot of people do that in toy photography, but
I mean, really.
Yep. The majority of my stuff is shot with flash. I do have LEDs that I use. It all depends on the shot, whatever's in my head and what tools I need to kind of make that happen.
Is it just because you're to that, or like from doing other types of photography? And
actually, it's because of the large soft boxes. I like getting the large soft boxes to get that really, really soft light. And putting an LEDs just typically don't have the power to do that. Once you put a soft box in front of them, it kind of dims the light a lot. So, I had the flash stuff from before.
Oh, okay, yeah. Because I mean, I have an LED softbox, and it's nice.
Yeah, I have a Godox. It's like 100-watt constant video light or whatever, and it does fine. It does fine.
Yeah,
but yeah, I really like using flash because I like building the scene with light. You know, I usually start with settings, so I have a black canvas, so there's no light, no ambient light from the room, and then I just kind of start building the scene one light at a time. You know, usually my key light, maybe a kicker light in the back, and a fill light or some bounce cards, and slowly build up the scene. And plus there's a real addictive quality, or one of my favorite moments in photography actually is when you have an idea. You set up your scene, you set up your lights, and you kind of know how this is going to look, right? And you're looking at the back of your screen or in your viewfinder, and it usually kind of looks like crap because the white balance is probably set to flash, and then you've got your regular lights, and it looks all off. And then you fire the trigger, and you get that first shot on the screen, and you see it all of a sudden come to life on the back of your screen. Like, oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. That's what I'm going for. Okay, now we'll kind of dial stuff in and adjust it a little bit. But
that is interesting because like that's the first time I've heard somebody say that, and like. That's an interesting thing. Like
I love it. I'm kind of addicted to that.
Like it's the mystery of like, because like that was like, I mean, back when you had film, like you didn't even see it. You didn't even know what it was. And it worked out. This is great. You went to the dark room and it's kind of gives you that little bit of mystery.
It kind of does right out of the gate. You know, sometimes you nail it, sometimes you're way off and you got to do a lot of adjusting. Yeah. But, you know, the times you nail it and all of a sudden you see the picture come alive and it's like, oh yeah, that's really.
Are you doing metering and stuff like that, or you're just kind of winging it? Okay,
just winging it. I've kind of got a formula, like a flash formula down, where I know if I start with these settings, this flash is going to be at about half power, this one's going to be at about quarter power. Should get me close to where I need to be, and then you go from there.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Rock on.
Yeah.
All right, well, Jesse, let me say hi to the chat real quick.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
No, you're good, man. dude, we're gonna get into some other people's stuff.
Yeah,
though.
it's beautiful stuff.
So,
Yeah,
let's give a shout out, of course, to Noble Young tonight. Thank you so much for being here first, as usual. JP Rex and Alpha Raptor, they were watching the premiere that I did that just before this stream. I had a premiere, in case you guys didn't see it. It's of the Galactus and Kratos shot. I did kind of a BTS little walkthrough of that and put that up here just before the show. He says, "What up, guys? My math says my shots are not making it this show, but watching anyway." Well, hopefully your math is wrong. We'll see. And Alpha Raptor, of course. Evening, guys. Let's see some cool
57
stuff.
minus 14
minus 6.
Carry the 7.
Carry
No
the
doing it, yeah.
root and
Flow chart.
Collector Joey, yo, what's up? Up? OG fan with Star Wars, just Star Wars. How you doing tonight, buddy? Eric Hinky, of course, in the chat. How you doing? Star Crash, hello guys. Nice picks, Maz. Me? What? Okay, thank you. Benikin, how you doing, Ben? I saw him during the premiere. I was glad to see that he could hold over and watch some of the live stream. Of course, is Mike, Facebook user. Evening, how you doing?
I'm no see.
Hello, Facebook.
There's probably GL. He likes to sometimes pop in on Facebook first.
I didn't even know you were on Facebook.
Yeah.
Are you doing the Instagram tonight too, or no?
Say again?
Are you doing the Instagram tonight too, or no?
I was going to, but I didn't like that I tried to trigger it on both my Instagram accounts, so I said hell with it because nobody watches it anymore. Life-size Hot Toys is great. Yes, I only have the one Grogu. I don't have anybody else. They're kind of hard to tote around too.
Yeah, especially
the
the
group
life-size.
would probably be fun to have. I just never bought them. There's Tor Nerd, GL Shaw. How you doing tonight?
That's okay.
He says that recent X-Wing is awesome, Jesse.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It is. There's so many good shots. So many good shots.
oh yeah.
Eddie Rodriguez in the chat. Yeah, I believe he was watching the premiere as well. So that was awesome to see him over there. And there's the X-Wing. Emerald Knight photos. Amazing shot. And there's Tori Immersion, who's going to be here next week. What up, gang? Incredible work, Jesse. And one last one. Articulate Times. Hello.
Good stuff.
All right.
Yeah, was that the vintage collection X-Wing?
The X-Wing, yes. Yep. The Rogue One vintage Blue Leader vintage.
And what is this? Are you getting the what are those? The
that's not the Micro Galaxy?
The Micro Galaxy.
Yep,
stuff,
and a lot of the vehicles you see are the Micro Galaxy. A couple of Bandai model kits in there.
I love
well.
those things, man. I haven't shot any of them, but I really love them.
The Falcon is the Micro Galaxy, right? It looked like
the Falcon is the Micro Galaxy. Yeah, I've gotten a lot of shots out of it. Those Micro Galaxy fleet ships are really good for their price.
To get discounted. I don't want to pay $50 for a Falcon and $50 for
now this one, if you scroll to the right, you'll see kind of the widescreen version, the full version of the shot, if you will.
The Falcon's been around for a while. I think you'll be able to.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's not,
I almost would have posted that one, man. Like I like that.
Oh man, I go for that struggle all the time. You know, it's like this is more when I talk about my cinematic kind of style. This is more what I like to shoot. I like to shoot the widescreen cinematic 2.4 to 1 kind of stuff, but it just doesn't get the traction on social media.
You need to sit down and talk.
I mean, people have to zoom. I know it's
a tiny little thumbnail. So I've kind of come up with some ways where I can take I tend to shoot extra wide a lot so I can get multiple crops out of the same photo. So for scenarios like this where I want to show, like I'll do a 4x5 one as kind of the hero image, and then hey, scroll to see the real shot, if you will.
Yeah. I mean, you can do that with something like this or something like a space shot or something. But
I thought Instagram didn't like when you changed the size, like it would mess with the.
Well, no. See, I cut this up in Photoshop, so I'll have my big, the 3x2 frame that came out of the camera, and then I'll make a 4x5 crop out of that, and then so I use Lightroom and Photoshop. I guess we getting ahead of myself here, and then using Lightroom's virtual copies, I'll make a 4x5 crop. And then I'll make my like 240 to 1 crop. And then after lots of experience, trial and error, I found out there's kind of a secret formula that a 2.4 to 1 aspect ratio shot will break down perfectly to 3 4x5 vertical shots. So that's when you swing through, when you're sliding through, you're seeing the 3 shots stacked together. And then that is its own shot as well. It's a whole mess trying to get all of them in at once. It's a complete catastrophe.
Well, I think you need to hang out with Harry sometime because he loves to shoot in that widescreen.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of Harry's. Yeah, I love his work. Yeah,
Harry loves that
I tagged him again. I don't know if he's coming in tonight or not, but you know, he's always busy avoiding responsibility. You know.
So here's another example of the widescreen, and then the hero shot. Yeah.
Remember you posted this one to our
I did, yes. I think this might have been the first one I posted to you guys, and I apologize because I remember somebody mentioned that you guys usually don't do the Photoshop stuff, which I totally get, totally respect. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll
we do the Photoshop stuff.
Okay.
There was
just hard to cheat that because it's not.
There was one particular person that was posting compositions, like he would composite a bunch of images into one, and it was kind of hard to judge his actual photo because his photo he had it in the carousel.
Those were like
the original photo was perfect, but the one that he composited was just like there was just way too much.
It was like mosaics or something.
Yeah,
that was it's crazy.
Photoshop
is perfectly fine.
Oh, thank you.
We do
that's
Photoshop. Yeah,
that's Micro Galaxy Imperial Shuttle, and then the
this
Star
awesome.
Destroyers. Yeah. So the Imperial Shuttle is the Micro Galaxy, and then the Star Destroyers are an old Ertl model kit that I found in a box that I had since I was like 12. So I gave it a fresh coat of paint and used, took 2 shots of that to kind of composite all that stuff together.
You need some Star Destroyers too.
No, I remember talking about this. Like, this is a lot of work to composite that too. You know what I mean?
It is, yeah. The compositing's not so bad. The Star Destroyer lights, the running lights on those things it takes so much time. There's another shot somewhere in here you'll see of a Super Star Destroyer, and I spent a lot of time manually with my that one down there. Yeah, all lights. They don't really play on Instagram very well, but yeah, all those lines I hand painted in myself in Photoshop, doing nice little lines, blah, blah, blah.
Man.
And then I finally got smart, and for the city section in the middle, I finally just made a custom brush that was kind of random splatters. Then I just kind of painted that stuff in rows, and it made life a lot easier. But I kind of racked my brain on that first part.
Now you could probably AI it.
Have you looked at the little? Have you looked at the little Bandai models for some of the Star Wars stuff? Because I get those for the Star Destroyers and my Death Star, like that. The one that I have Galactus like about to consume the Death Star is a little Bandai.
Yeah. That that Razor Crest you see there, that's a Bandai model kit.
Those are actually pretty fun to put together. Pretty simple.
Oh yeah, and I love that they're snapped together too. You don't have to mess with glue and stuff.
I tried to get the AMT models because I was going to do Galactus versus Star Trek, but those models are pieces of crap.
Now, what makes you shoot outside versus shooting inside?
Because he's got actual snow outside. Because I saw him.
Yeah, I mean, depends on the weather, depends on the shot in my head. A shot like this, if I remember it, I think this one I just happened to look out the window and see the dunes. The way the wind was kind of blowing the snow, I'm like, oh, that actually kind of looks to scale.
Okay,
it looks like it would work right. So I'd run outside and do that.
I'm jealous you have actual seasons with snow.
Not this year. We barely had any snow this year.
Where are you?
Wisconsin.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow. Do you have any snow in Wisconsin yet?
Like a dusting. Yeah, it's supposed to find. It's been unusually warm, so we're supposed to get I think it's supposed to cool down this weekend. Yeah. I'm in Weston, Wisconsin, but I'm like an hour from St. Paul, Minneapolis, so I could almost basically say I'm from St. Paul, Minnesota. Okay. I'm like 10 minutes from the border.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
Well, let's get on with the participants today.
Yeah, let's check it out.
Because
lots.
Darth Matter Art's gonna be the first one up with Dr. Doom. I still feel that I got cheated.
All this. Yeah, we got lots to go.
Still Toys Invincible, man. That's awesome too.
All right,
we'll get to it in a couple weeks.
So settle in, huh?
Settle in.
This is nice, man. This is nice.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah,
lighting is gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I like the lighting. The one thing that's pulling my attention though is the fact that the debris seems to be falling from right to left, and his cape is going from left to right as far as kind of billowing out against that wind. It's not like there's a lot of wind there, so maybe just like
but maybe that dust is blowing up.
I was gonna say it could be coming from 7 o'clock going up to 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's embers that are floating up in the air. There you go.
Now my brain can adjust. All right,
there you go. Yeah, the only thing I see about this is I mean, listen, I guess he's balancing. I mean, I don't know what's holding him up, but like the very precarious position of his feet. It works. I mean, like if you don't look at it too closely, it's like, oh, cool, man. He looks like it's a powerful pose, a great pose.
Yeah.
Did a great job with the cape, I think, billowing and stuff. just like he's almost like, I don't know how he's not falling over on those rocks. Like he's just not a very stable ground that he's on. That's all. But it's a beautiful light, man. I love the light, and I love the composition. Composition's great too.
Yeah, composition's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love the rim light on the cape there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that little bright spot is really nice.
Oh, speaking of bright, if I had one little nitpick, I'd probably remove that little blue lens flare in the cape.
Right? What is that? That is a lens flare, right? I couldn't figure out what
coming from the upper right.
I thought it was post, but yeah, I saw that.
It's right here. Maybe just patch that out real quick, like
that looked either. Yeah, that's
probably, and the one down in the lower left too. But
this one.
Yeah.
Total
minor. Me is, wait a minute, where is the lower left?
Yeah, that's a lens flare.
This little one right here, and then there's the big one right here.
That one I don't mind so much in the bottom.
But yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, that one does.
This one really stands out right here.
Mm-hmm.
They just attract just enough to where they kind of catch your eye, and it's like, oh, yeah, I'd maybe just pop those out quick.
Yeah.
Otherwise, really nice.
Hey, Pablo, you see the chat highlight I got here? Oh, I had it here. It just he says, I think we stopped at Marley last week. We might have jumped up into mine but skipped his Marley or something. I don't know. But
we can.
I didn't recall us going over it, but
did we not talk about Marley? I thought we did.
I thought we did
about both of these.
I don't think we talked about that either.
I could have sworn we talked about Greg's Marley.
All right. Maybe we stopped.
We talked about several Marleys last week. I don't think this one.
That's true. That's true. Okay. All right.
All right. So this is Tour Nerds.
Yes.
Yeah, I love this shot.
Yeah.
Does that actually say Marley on it? Yeah, it does, right? I wonder if he did that in post. I don't know. I can't tell. It kind of looks like it says Marley.
It does kind of say like it says Marley. It might not say Marley.
It's close. If it's not Marley, it's something close to it.
It's like Juliet, but like I guess it says Marley. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot.
Yeah, I love this
glow. Perspective.
This coming out.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I like that glow coming out of the grave there.
Yeah.
Interesting take on the character too, right? Like, I mean, everybody's been doing. I mean, you go by the book and the the films and stuff like that, but you never actually see him like kind of walking near where he was, supposedly
where he was buried.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, we didn't see him get anywhere. He just poof and he was there. So
yeah, it's nice.
Cool. Hey, who's that?
That glow is nice.
What's poppin', people? And don't
hey,
get
what's up,
me,
Lou?
Trevor. Don't be talking bad about me, Trevor.
Who's talking bad about you? When have I ever talked bad about you?
Oh,
it's Lou, isn't it? Yeah.
Did that happen last week? I don't remember. I can't remember.
Corner, you said it's the first use of your fogger. Which fogger did you get? Did you get the Smoke Ninja? You get the
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna have a shit, man. If he's got this. Okay.
Oh,
no, he got the I forget the name of it.
It's that other one, that other brand.
Yeah, it's the one that's available on Amazon right now.
Okay.
That little black and orange one?
Yes, the one with the orange. Yes.
Okay. The one with the little straw.
Yeah. Yep.
I was looking for
the water myself right now. Yeah.
Still no tracking number, by the way.
My Ulanzi's in the States somewhere. I don't know where.
Wow, Trevor.
I'm never getting this thing, man. It's never happening. Yeah, this is a great setup, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lighting's fantastic. Really I love the lighting on here.
I have that tree trunk. I wish it is a very.
All right, let's go over Maz's really quick because I thought we had left off on this one. I thought we had left off on this one, but I guess
I thought so too. But
maybe I was nogging off.
We talked about this. I think you were asking me about the crop on this.
Yeah, I know. I asked you about the crop about it because the widescreen, was kind of interesting take on it, but.
I like it.
I do have a lot of love for the original crop too, but I like, I don't like how Joel got cut so much out of it, and the other wolf is.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
I don't remember what it was.
But I don't mind how tight or how much Joel's cut out because he's not the main focus; it's her. So
yeah, but he's telling. If you read the caption, he's telling her, let's leave them because
Yeah, but you see enough of him that he's there. That it doesn't matter that he got cut off that much because he's not the main focal point. She is. He's telling her, let's leave them. So she's the important part of the photo. So it looks great the way you cropped it here. Like I do like this crop a lot better than the original one.
And also, technically, the photo should be able to stand on its own without the caption, just in case.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And
if it was hanging in a gallery and you weren't around
the wolf. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead.
What's that white streak in at the wolf? Is that like a long
piece of
slow
snow.
shutter snowflake?
We don't talk about white streaks. No.
It's not in snow, but it is.
Was that 5 minutes in? And
slow shutter speed.
We are safe, so it's okay. It's been past 10 minutes, so we're good. I know the first 10 minutes we have to keep it PG.
That's why I come in late. You know what I mean? I come in late so that way, you know, Miles can get his paper.
Absolutely.
I knew
you are right, Jess. The photo should stand on its own. Yeah.
Yeah, like if this was hanging in a gallery and you weren't around to talk to people about it.
Yeah. We won't get into the fact that her hand's not actually attached to the trigger, right? Because it won't actually.
Yes.
The butt of the gun.
Looks like she's cocking the bolt.
Yeah, the butt of the gun won't stay on the shoulder of the figure unless you take the hand off. It won't reach.
Yeah, you was telling me about that, Miles, that it was kind of difficult to get it properly, like on the shoulder and ready to.
It's because of that coat, the Kylab coat, because it makes it thicker.
Well, I mean,
so
the good thing is from the way you have it, from the side you're shooting from, you can't tell that it's not up against your shoulder, so it's fine. It's
yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons that angle came into play, because I couldn't.
The only nitpick I have is this little gap right here. Yeah, I would have used the generative fill to fill that, because it should be resting on the palm, not on the fingers.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
That's the only thing. But I mean, it's not like you have to do it, like it kills the shot. But that's like the only thing. Like if I wanted to find something to nitpick about, is just that. But I love the shot.
Well,
though.
I was fighting with her holding the gun upright, and that's why her hand drifted away too, because I had that locked into place, but then her hand kept coming off, and on the back end, it was.
Yeah, I had that same issue earlier today.
The only way I can get her to hold the gun right is if I put the butt of the gun on the outside of her arm, which makes no damn sense when you're firing a rifle. So I was like, it was frustrating.
I like it. Right,
move on.
I can't wait for Doom. I can't.
Oh yeah, my Doom just BBTS, by the way, just said they build me. Boom.
Nice. So that means I get to pay mines tomorrow off. Fully get my 5, Dr. Dooms, and
5.
Yeah,
I might need one of those from you.
All right, we'll talk.
We'll see.
Is this the Patriot Studios one?
I think it is.
I love this
figure.
Studios
tagged here at the top.
Yeah, Patriot Studios.
I love that figure.
Dude, he looks so angry.
I still don't think they've nailed his likeness in 1/12 yet, though. I have the old boy one, and it's all right. It's not great.
The old boy one? You mean those people that owe us a Pedro Pascal head sculpt for our last?
Yeah, man, I actually contacted them the other day because I realized I ordered the NECA one, and I now we got these these third party more SHF scale.
Well, the limb toys don't use a regular, like the Mezco one's not gonna fit either. That's not a ball joint. It's got it's got one of the big thick. I don't know.
Is it not going to work on them?
It'll go in there, but his peg is not a peg. It's one of those kind of I don't know.
That's what she said.
All right, we'll talk about it later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Yeah,
I got one from Cobb Vanth that's kind of the same way. Hold on.
No, it's okay. That's all right. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
oh no! Hold on! I got it right here.
No, we'll talk about it later.
No, I got it right here. His head's gonna be it's gonna go on that kind of peg.
Okay.
Oh, the cap.
Yeah, that's what the rest of us figures use.
You could drill out the other figure, whatever. And we'll see. No, just scale wise, the NECA isn't going to work with those things. I don't think that's. And I tried to write him and say can I get the smaller ones? And
okay. Oh yeah. Because the Mezco one's gonna be smaller.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with those guys.
You're right, Casper.
Anyway.
Sorry, we want to stay on target.
Stay on target.
Yeah, stay on target. All right,
play the meme.
No, don't play the meme. Meme takes too long.
No, please. Yes, no.
All right, way into our.
Has that little tiny thing in there, yeah.
So he's got multiple shots here.
Yes,
it's a nice setup. It's like a perfect reproduction.
I think I like this.
Yeah, it really looks like live studio lighting.
That's cool. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, he matched the lighting very well.
Yeah.
It's the coat on the figure that just kind of throws me off of this, but it's really good. I actually kind of like the third one, the real tight.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
that
perfect.
one.
Yeah.
Good foreground, middle ground, background.
Yeah.
Enough light.
Little catch light in that eye, even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch that right here in the eye.
I think it is that the face and what he's got. I mean, he's got catch lights and everything, really. I mean, so it's good. It's just something about the crop of that, just the tightness of that is like works with the anger and stuff. And you still see enough of everything else that's going on. Great setup, man. Great use of that little mic
tight on this shot.
But no, I see what you're talking about with the clothing. And in fact, I saw somebody unboxing that new Leon from Resident Evil, and his clothing looked kind of meh as well for Patriot.
Yeah, I like the other Leon with the Raccoon City police attire. That one is actually pretty good.
I do like the lighting on this a lot.
Very much. He nailed it.
Nailed
it. There's a grain or a grunge to it that looks really dirty. That looks really like 70s type.
Yeah, it's almost like it's desaturated just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Good job. Good job.
Very nice.
Very cool.
All right,
Thank you, Bill Boy, man. Thanks for sharing with us, man. Smorrow Stevens. A little Constantine love.
I get a little distracted with the cat, the way he's stretching.
Cat's about to get in trouble.
Yeah.
Let me see that. Let me enhance. Oh, that's
so real quick, Collector Joey's asking how you participate. You're going to want to tag Toy Photography Talk on Instagram. And when you tag, Pablo, if you want to select so you see the tag. So it's tagged like this.
Yeah, so it's
tagged. That way we'll see it. We're going to get to it eventually. We may not get to it tonight, but we will get to it as we go. And but that's how you
don't tag it in the description part. It has to be on the photo, like on the actual photo. Otherwise, it won't show up in the tags.
Yep.
So I like the setup of this. I have that chair. It's very much like a dollhouse chair, and it's like
yep, I have the same chair.
And you have to like kind of work that seat because like my one initial thing, and I'm sure you guys are all seeing the same thing, is just like the way he's shocked and he's like jumping up, or is he supposed to be slouched back in the chair?
He's gonna limbo off the chair.
Because it looks like he's leaping forward with his waist.
He looks like he's thrusting.
Well, I was trying to avoid that word, Pablo, but yeah.
It's okay, we're past 10. We're past the 10, so we're good.
Pelvic thrust.
We're rated
to the left.
TVMA. We're rated TV.
That's a nice bounce. That's a nice bounce technique he's using off that wall, though.
Yep.
Kind of looks
lighting's nice.
Yep.
Oh, what was that? Another bounce.
Yeah. It looks like he's throwing himself on the sofa, like on the, lazy boy.
Yeah.
But I would have gave more motion to like, a little bit of the tie, just to convey that,
like swinging it. Yeah.
Because if he's actually sitting on it and he's trying to like make it look like this, it's a little difficult to convey that unless he puts like maybe some cotton balls or something in the bottom to convey a pillow that he's just resting on a pillow or something. He's just laying on it.
Yeah, and maybe if the hat, he almost has it where it's like, I know he's trying to do it practically, but like if he would, it was almost like being tossed. Like at least it looked like he just like pulled that off his head and was throwing it aside as he sat down or something like that. The only other thing is like the lighter is fine. That's a hell of a flame on that lighter though.
That's what he comes with. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Zippo.
Flame that much.
That's what you get.
Yep, that's what you get.
I probably.
It's magical. Magical.
Okay. All right. Well. Either the smoke or, I mean, if you're lighting the cigarette, you're probably not. I don't know. It's been a while.
Yeah, when you light the cigarette, guys, in case you never smoked before, you're inhaling, so there's no smoke yet.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So it's a little bit much going on there, but I like the lighting. I like the layout. It's a cool little story. I like the cat. That's fun.
I smoked for 25 years just so I could tell you guys that. That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Did you research?
Thank you for that sacrifice, Maz. I appreciate it.
Well, now I'm on to,
thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your services and input, right?
All right. Thank you, Steve. Now we got photo 113.
Why is a toy in his head?
Pablo's cracking the whip.
We got
13,
man.
Is that a different shadow on the wall in the back?
Yes, it's Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks
Yeah.
like
Right on.
Batman,
Cool.
I think.
What did Marty do?
Oh wow, he
Look at that.
Oh wow, that's
Sculpted,
cool.
he sculpted
Sculpey
like
clay.
yeah. Painted it.
Not bad.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I was not expecting that.
I was trying to play that like that one villain you see in the Batman movie, the thug of the liquor store.
The other thing is, I probably would have wanted a little bit more rim light or bounce light on this side. He's blending in way too much with this background right here.
That could have been light coming from the back. Yeah, behind Batman, just like spilling on him would have been really nice.
Yeah.
I like how it says "boo" in the shadow too.
I didn't even see that.
I
want to take a little bit more time too to paint that head sculpt a little bit more because it's kind of a flat green, I think. But
well, I think if he had the lighting, the rim light, and then a little bit of the bounce, I think that would have added some more detail to it.
Possibly.
Having that one light on this side is making it look a little flat. Because there's detail in there. You can still see some. He put a wash. It looks like there's a wash. There's some little black.
You got to bring the exposure up on this a little bit. I would at least. But the other thing I would do is like this. I don't know if it's a case of this, but like, trash bin looks great. The trash looks great, but like, there's nothing there that is necessary. This is the story. He should be the focus, and I would put him, not centered like this. If you had the Batman behind him, I probably would have cropped it just past that little electrical box back there, and cut off that whole trash can thing. Just had him in the front of the front third of the shot. I mean, I'd rather have him on the back third of the shot, but it would still work, I think.
I maybe
shout out Man of Green real quick. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
No, you go ahead. That's all I want to do is give a shout out.
I was just gonna say I maybe also would have moved the camera down a little bit so we're looking slightly forward.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yep. Almost like imagine you're really in the street there with a camera. You'd be down more at Michael J. Fox's eye level.
Yeah.
And if you think about composition, like this is a cool idea. Like if you had him completely within the shadow and over the top of his head was the obvious head of Batman, like it would be a pretty cool shot shooting from below and seeing that over his head and kind of looking up through the picture and going, oh shit. Okay.
Yep.
He's in some
That'd
trouble.
be harder to pull off though, because the figure, I mean, if you think of it logistically wise, Batman's going to block his light, the thug's light.
No, you would just move him over. I mean, you wouldn't have to have it wouldn't have to be directly, like if you took this figure as it stood right now and just moved it over to the left, you'd have that effect. You know what I mean? And push it down.
Yeah.
You don't have to actually have him in the shadow of Batman. Whatever he's doing to create that shadow, if it's
the shadow would like frame him and then be towering over behind him.
So the light would be in front of that. You'd have to block it, flag it a little bit. Hey, what's up, Ian? You could pull it off for sure.
Ian in the house, Ian Saunders, and then we got Machu Toy. Hello, and SB.
All right, good. All right, yeah, but yeah, no, I mean, yeah, he's got the makings of a great shot here.
Yeah,
some minor little tweaks and
love that dial.
That was pretty cool.
All that detail.
It was a great dial. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that,
shot, man.
Nice. He's been on fire lately.
I love that all this is hot glue.
Dude,
wow.
On my Instagram, because I'm following along on mine, he's got -1 likes on this.
How do you get negative?
That is a feat.
I can't like it either. It says retry.
How do you get negative likes?
It reset the like meter. That's why, and it went back around like the odometer. It's spun around.
It went so far.
It went so far there.
Yeah.
Alex, how you doing, buddy? And then we got Prime Artist 1977 IG toying around 77. How you doing? Good to have you guys. All right, I'm sorry. Back to the actual.
Yeah,
I spy a little shard of that lamp down there in the corner.
Yeah, look at that. Blue glass.
That
little cameo.
Yep.
That lamp, that's gonna be like the new thing, man. Just put that theme in there.
Is there a piece behind his leg too? What is behind his camera left? His right leg? What is that? Is that the lamp too? What is that?
Yeah.
This looks I think this is his foot.
His foot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The red.
That's his foot. Oh, okay.
Might be.
That. Yeah.
That's really cool. I love that light coming through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of moonlight or street light.
He always hits the light perfectly through the window.
Yep.
I understand what he's going for here, but I feel like Spider-Man's head though is turned too far to the right. Like I think his torso needed to twist a little bit with it because
it's a bit
now it's looking kind of like a toy turn instead of a humanistic kind of realistic turn.
I get that.
a little too much.
Just the profile of it is weird with the head turn.
This
like
shot.
Like you could do that, but
Like
your
that.
neck would like have a like with a toy, you almost have to fake it like a little
Yeah.
bit. You don't.
How many people in the audience right now are doing this number?
We're all.
Like, okay,
I mean, you can turn your head that way, but the way the figure sits, it looks off. So yeah.
If this was just tilted a bit more that way, like turned this way,
so it's not just parallel to the whole.
I can see that.
I know he wanted him looking at him, and I kind of imagine like once he's got all this stuff in place, you're kind of done. Like
moving it.
I can't imagine
no reconstruction.
you can't really play with this too much, and it's like you know what, we're gonna compromise here.
But this is
use of that black hot glue.
That's really
awesome.
cool looking.
Mhm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, very
Oh
nice.
yeah, great, awesome shot.
Anthony. You're just killing it. Just killing it, Anthony.
Oh, this
Oh wow, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. You know what?
dial.
I
Holy
love it.
cow, that dial.
Jeez. Hold up. Enhance.
I love the way he has the light rays coming through here.
Come through the sewer. That's so
Yeah.
matte color.
Yeah, I like how he's framed within the frame even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fire.
That's cool. That's really nice.
That's a dope shot. That's very dope.
Really nice.
This looks
Like
cinematic.
movie still.
This
That
shot,
looks
yeah.
cinematic.
Yeah, this shot
but
looks cinematic.
I like this. This one hits. This one hits different. It's very
Oh,
moving.
man, look at this setup.
That's cool.
You do that Mezco 112 Friday the 13th box, man. That's awesome.
I like how you use the grate for as a BOGO for to light them from
He's
behind.
using it to flag the
Oh,
light
yep.
so that you don't see the light spill towards the camera. That's nice. Good uses of household items.
Fantastic shot, man. Yeah, this shot's gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Not really a whole lot to say. It just looks damn good.
Yeah.
And it's very basic, to Maz's book, just straight up walking pose.
Less is more.
Oh! You saying I can only do walking poses?
No. You've perfected walking poses. I'm just saying.
Hey, give credit where credit's due, man. Posing with Peter taught me everything I need to know about doing walking poses.
Yeah.
Not that I've seen anything from him in a minute.
Man, this is
it looks like he's tired. He's been on the street all night. He's coming back.
He's got a little forward lean to his walk that it does look like he's kind of like just waited.
Yeah, he looks like he's beat it. Yeah, he needs to go take a nap.
Mhm.
No, yeah, gorgeous shot.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Love it.
Ooh,
Oh, that's pretty sick. Was that
Must be the same dial.
Same
I
dial.
remember seeing this
same
on-
dial.
Doughboy snaps, by the way.
yes. Yeah, I remember he was hoping that we got to a shot last week. I think that's the Ninja Turtle shot. He was talking
Yeah,
about.
we tried.
Yeah,
but
we
Trevor
tried.
held us up, man.
What?
Why is all the penny white stuff pink and not red or magenta?
That was the one. I was going to say that too. It'd be nice if that was classic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
red.
I agree.
Yeah,
Well, he's got other color versions of it if you scroll through here.
I don't see a scroll. Interesting.
Oh, see,
that's
this is
still not
all
red,
Oh, I like that.
See, and I like,
I like
red.
the red
more
coming
magenta.
streaking through the
neat,
top
yeah.
there. Actually,
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, on this one, it's because he went with the black and white, and then he brought in some of the color on this shot. But I think I like the full color version.
the last
More
one in
too.
the. Oh, there you go. You're on it. Yeah, like that. That's a little more in the red.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like that. I kind of like that last
Machitoy, we're always behind, man. We're never caught up anymore. So yes,
last
we're-
week. Good lord.
At least a
this
week
is
behind.
like this is like December. This is before Christmas. This is like
No, it's 1 week, man. This is 1 week up there.
all right. Okay.
No, this is a good shot. I do like the color version more than the black and white with just a little bit of color.
Yeah,
I like the color, but
it's creepy. It's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I like them both. If that black and white had the classic red like that,
Mhm.
then I
Yeah.
think that'd really pop.
Creep
Oh,
show.
I mean,
It's
it's
a nice
creep
little
show, yeah.
plan though for that.
Yeah.
I like the planning behind it.
Was that Loom Cube panel over the top? Can you go back
whoa,
just a little
whoa.
bit? I
Yeah,
think
those
that
Trying
Loom Cube
to,
panel.
yeah,
Yep.
I don't know if it was fully set to red, maybe, or
no, he had a red gel on top of the grate there.
Wow, he's really trying to ACBA this thing, man. He put the hole right in the back of that wall to hang him there.
Yep, I saw
would
that
not
too.
have done that.
Right here. Yep.
Like, you know what? Nope. We're photoshopping that shit. Man, sorry. Nope.
That had to have been a pretty strong wire, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because look at that.
Yeah.
Good for you.
That far.
Good,
Yeah.
good
That's
for you to sacrifice.
Well, the wire is going all the way up to the balloon. I think the balloon is.
Is the wire going on the balloon?
I think.
No, there's a wire behind him in his back.
Yeah, see the wire
and the balloon is the end of that wire, isn't it?
No,
the
wire.
The balloon has its own
wire.
Yeah, the balloon has its own
Figure
wire.
has its own wire. Yeah.
Yeah, because the wire behind them is a lot thicker.
Don't you hate that there's not a little playhead or a little scrub bar that you can just pause the video where you want on Instagram?
When you can pause it, you can hit the just.
You can on mobile.
It'll pause it, but
there we go.
Back up and forward.
Yeah, that's going up his back. That's his back.
Yeah. Dang.
Well, for you, man.
It has to go up his back, otherwise it wouldn't have the
ballsy. That is ballsy.
This is the shot I wanted to go.
That's fun.
Last week also. I love this shot.
So yeah, this made it into Toy Photo Bomb last month, man. And I love this shot so much. But I've talked about it a lot, so you guys can talk about it. I'll say something about it.
No, I love this shot. I love the way he used that head from that line from Super 7?
Yeah, the worst Captain Dreadnought, I think,
or
something.
Yeah. It's perfect.
Fits so well.
Is that Jacob Murray's body?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, good stuff.
But he built all the pieces.
He built everything, right?
Yeah. There you go.
Nice.
Wow, look at the woodwork.
No, I love the splinters and how it's like going out there right in front. That's really cool.
Yeah, because you really get that sense of a ghost ship.
Yeah. Yep.
Ghost ship.
Yeah, I don't see enough pirates in my feed. Oh, sorry.
True enough. I love that ghostly teal that he used
right here
in the background behind him. Like, I really like that a lot. I think that makes it doesn't make the shot, but it really helps to keep it from getting a little monotonous. You know what I mean? With the blues and stuff like that. Like that just offsets it.
It gives an ethereal that look too. That ethereal.
Totally. Yeah. Totally look. Yeah. It's great, man. I love the shot.
And I don't mind how oversized the cage is. Like it works.
No.
With the dead body inside. Like it.
Yeah.
It's such an awesome use of it though.
I think I had that cage somewhere.
What cage is that from? That's pretty cool.
I think it came from like a Marshalls or something like that. It was like a Halloween thing. Like I think it had like mine had like a little like nest of like these weird little birds in it or something like that.
Okay.
Devil birds.
That was a pretty nice use of the cage. I like that.
Yeah, that's great, man.
Yeah.
I love this shot.
This is one of my favorite shots he's done. Yep.
And that angle.
Yeah.
The scarf is tilting in the same angle. The scarf is going that way also with there's a smooth flow to it.
Oh, sorry, I went too far.
That really sells the motion of the shot and the rocking of the ship.
Yep.
You know,
I personally just really love the shadows in the skull. I think he did a great job. The skull itself, the way all the shadows they need to fall, nothing's lit. Like the eye is pitch black in there. And
Yep.
You feel like you're on open seas, the clouds in the background, the fog or whatever he used. Smoke Ninja, whatever.
Damn. First again.
Fucking Smoke Ninja.
Damn. Yeah, no joke. I can't believe it taking so damn long in yours, man.
But the light, like the moonlight, it's like he's got the mood here, man. It's great.
He has it.
Yeah, it's a fun shot. Really fun.
Feels like a painting to me. It's really nice. I like about it.
Awesome. It's really nice. It's really nice. Next we got Sculptor. With another Jacob Marley. Oh man.
It's a pretty cool lighting. I do like how the lighting reminds me of an old 40s or 50s movie. How they would have that one studio light shining right on the face of the
Paramount lighting. Yeah, usually illuminate the eyes and nothing else.
A very spooky, carol-y kind of vibe there.
I recognize that grandfather in the background.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this suffers a little bit from composition, and I think I think if you tighten things up and move the angle of the camera, it could have worked a little bit better. There's just a lot There's a big gap in between the 2 points.
This whole gap, right here.
Yeah, so it's a chasm of nothingness, basically.
I do like how the picture follows along, especially with the little lights going through the Christmas decorations on the mantle. But yeah, I agree. It needs to be cropped in. I mean, you don't need to get to that clock. It's just a lot of extra real estate. You could get in closer. But I do also I see where they got, kind of like, should we or shouldn't we? Because the lights do make a nice line to the clock.
Yeah, to the clock. Yeah.
And so it's there, but the bottom side is where you're really getting lost, where all this darkness is in the bottom. It just
I think if he was closer and elevated in this, or you lowered the camera in the shot, then I think this composition could work, because he is kind of on the thirds. It's very lopsided heavy with interest and contrast on this left side, and there's really not a whole lot going on the right side, and that can sometimes work, but it's just, I think when you've got such a complicated figure like this, and you've got other complicated things around it, and then you've got kind of like, soft nothingness over on the other side, it doesn't quite, your eyes keeps getting pulled away and like jumping all over the place. I don't know. Underlighting would have helped here too. A little bounce light underneath him to get a little bit more from his
the hand in the book and stuff.
Exactly.
Or maybe not even an underlight, but just a bounce card on his feet.
That's what I mean. Yeah, just a bounce card. Yeah, not even a bounce light. Bounce card. Yeah.
Now, I would have suggested that light on the forehead is really strong to me. I think I would have. It looks pretty direct. I think I would have shot into a white card and let it bounce back on him.
Yeah.
To give a little more softness to it. I just think it's pretty intense. That one spot on the forehead is.
This actually, I hate to pull out the crop card this early, but this actually would make a really nice portrait, I think, if you were to take this and crop it down. I have to share. I forget. Sorry. If
People don't realize too. Take a black foam board, and black still reflects light back onto the
little bit.
Itself.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can really get some spooky kind of dramatic lighting.
Did something like this. This is actually kind of cool right here. Like he's you could even get a few of those little lights back in there and keep it up like that or something like that. That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
It's all, you got a good shot. I mean, I like the lighting. I think I would have bounced some lighting underneath it just to get a little more. A little bit more of the details on the hand and the book and some of the chains and stuff, but I like the lighting on the eyes. Like, and I know you're saying, Mike, you could diffuse it a little bit more, but it's kind of interesting that his eyes are so dark. It's very kind of creepy, and
this is one spot.
Jesse said 40s Paramount lighting type thing.
Yeah, and it is almost Paramount lighting. You got the little butterfly under the nose, and you got the hot spot on top, and there's just no. Well, I mean, the next step would have been a clamshell lighting with a white card under the chin, but that's for chicks.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
we don't want no.
But if he was standing on a white card, like Ma said, like if you just had a little white card, like just off camera down here, just bouncing up a little bit of light, it would have been cool.
And especially if you cropped it right there, you would have definitely been able to put that white card.
It's a good portrait shot, man. It's a good portrait shot. I would, if I was Sculptor, I would like play with that a little bit, because I don't know if you're using Lightroom or Photoshop, but you could totally brighten this stuff up a little bit and crop it that way, and I think it'd be a nice shot.
It's a gradient filter from the bottom up with using Photoshop.
Good shot, Sculptor. Good job.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Moving on. What do we got next? I gotta hit
Toy Addict 17.
Toy Addict 17.
Hot Toys.
Is this the Hot Toys?
I don't know. I'm waiting.
I see Hot Toys collectibles tagged on there, or the hashtag. So yeah,
it has to be the Hot Toys one.
That's a long neck on him, isn't it?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, man.
See, if only Harry was here, because he loves Superman from Hot Toys.
Yeah, this is the Justice League one, because the other one is the Man of Steel, and it's a different suit, different head sculpt entirely.
Oh, Toy Addict is actually doing like if you tab over, he's got Thor, and he's going to do like the Superman versus Thor /through thing.
Interesting.
Oh, this is a team. Unworthy
collab. Okay.
Yeah, it's a collab. What do you guys think? What do you think, Jesse?
Let's see. Well, the first thing that kind of calls out to me is that sun in the background and how it's kind of greenish yellow. Now I understand it should be a yellow sun for the whole Superman tie-in, but I think I would have desaturated that sun maybe, just pulled that yellow out of it to kind of make it tie into the background a little bit more into the sky. But
maybe it's too yellow for how blue the sky is.
Yeah, it just feels a little out of place.
Yeah.
But, and the light that's hitting him is coming from the front
side,
from where the sun is. Yeah, you got to match your backgrounds. You got to match your backgrounds. Light. What's up, Mike?
Oh no, I was just saying it's casting a big shadow on his eye socket there.
It looks like
that's a real hard shadow from that.
It's like right over here. Yeah.
Some heavy baggage.
I mean, if you've got light, if you want it to mimic outdoors and you've got sunlight in your shot, especially the sun itself, you got to put a light back there. You got to have light, a lot of light coming from that. It's not to say you can't have other light in the front of your figure, but you got to have that, or it's just not going to look. It's going to look kind of like this looks, is in that it's a nice clean shot, but it looks like you kind of put them in front of the background.
Like almost have a
blend.
Yeah, like a strong light behind him, and then a bounce card in front of him, just on the same side as the light source to just kind of push that light back in there. Yeah, it would fill in that little pocket by the eye there.
Yeah, might see a lens flare effect right here on the right side of the Superman logo.
Yeah, there is a little bit on his chest there. It looks like there's
right here. Yeah,
sort of a magenta flare there.
The only other thing I'd say was I think this would be a better portrait shot than landscape.
Yeah,
and I would give a little more air around the head. That is way too close. So
I think he's trying to give you that illusion that we're looking up at him, but you didn't leave any room at the top there.
Yeah. And go extreme. Like if you're going to do that, like go extreme. And I know you got to like maybe you can tilt the figure back if you don't have enough, like I don't know if you're using a digital backdrop or if you got a photo back there or whatever, you can just raise it up a little bit or something, but like really get underneath him and go for like an extreme angle and with a portrait.
Yeah, bring him towards the edge of the desk or table. That way you can get the camera way down below him if you need to.
Yeah, play with that stuff. Like it's tempting to go. I get it. It's tempting to go for at least he is going up on the figure. He is below the figure. He's not eye level, which is good. But just even going a little further.
And where's the focus at on this? It looks like the top of his hair in the front is the sharpest part of that.
Yeah. Is the eye not on the same plane there though? I mean, is it not?
I don't darn close.
I can't tell.
Yeah, kind of hard to tell on Instagram.
It looks like it is on the hair. Because it looks a little.
The hair is just sharp. I think he might have hit the eye. I can't tell though because I can't zoom in. But
I was going to say I can't zoom anymore.
No, I can't zoom. Well, I could if I didn't have shit all over my computer, but I do.
So if I try zooming in, it's just gonna shrink. Yeah, it does that weird.
Oh yeah,
glitch.
You got a. You're on a Mac, right?
Pablo? Yeah.
Dude, you got a laptop or you're?
I'm on desktop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because with the trackpad,
trackpad zoom.
All right, Toyota actually here.
Yeah.
So he says, thank you for the feedback. First time doing digital background and using more light.
Oh, it is digital. Okay, cool. All right. So it's tricky. You're gonna find it tricky. Like if you want to like create that sun, obviously putting a light just off camera to the right, you could get reflections on your screen. So you're gonna want to either flag it, meaning putting something like black tape or
something to block the light from hitting your screen, but
exactly. Or you can put it if it's the screen, the top of the screen is just beyond that. You can put it over the top of the screen. It doesn't have to come from exactly the same direction. It's got to come from approximately. And it'll fool the eye. Like you'll think, and it like that's a sun, man. That should be super bright. No pun intended. Super bright, like on the behind him, like his whole back side of his head. You should, should be glowing basically from that sunlight. So
it can be tricky matching lighting to those digital backgrounds. You have infinite possibilities, infinite backgrounds all of a sudden, but you got to get the lighting can be tricky.
And realistically you would have like some like overall sort of environmental light, which would be like a softbox or something on top, which most people don't have. So like, if you just had that one light, I think you could get away with it and maybe bounce some light, on the top or something like that. Would be
Go to your hobby store, get a couple sheets of foam core, white and black, and then you can just put those things all over the place.
Yep.
Hold it.
Real cheap to do. And it takes practice. I mean, I know it took me a long time to be able to shoot comfortably in front of a screen at all. And then of course with Photoshop's generated fill, I don't know if I ever need to go back to it because my God.
Well, good shot, Toyota. Good shot.
Good stuff.
Nice shadows. I mean, you did some good stuff.
Yeah.
Darth Matter again with some Crow, the Mezco Crow figure. This is a nice little figure, man. I enjoy this.
It is a nice figure.
You have any issues with soft goods?
Personally, no. I mean, of course, I've only shot him one time, so
I don't think it looks like Brandon Lee, but it's a good figure.
No, it's more of a comic representation, just like the Sideshow one, in my opinion.
Is it though?
Sideshow is Sting. Sideshow is Sting. Definitely Sting from wrestling.
Yeah, it's a little more Sting.
Wrestling.
But this is a nice shot. I like
it. Yeah, I like the snowfall. It's subtle.
Yeah.
I would like a little bit more in front of him. Not so much more in the back. Like he has some in the front, but it kind of doesn't go into focus. It looks all blurred out.
That is the one thing. Like I think when people do post snow, it's like the temptation is to take it away from the face and the neck and the chest. Like anything that you want to stand out. It's like, but the snow is going to be passing those parts. You've got to strategically pick a few places where that snow is going to be crossing his face, his hair, his chest, or something like that. It can't all just be like, oh, it didn't.
And you have to layer several different snow effects too. A lot of people don't do that with the rain or snow. You have to have a foreground, middle ground, and a background at least when you do these precipitation effects, and then play with the blurs accordingly to try to get layers, because otherwise it's going to look like you stuck rain or snow or whatever.
Yeah, it would look like a regular
behind
sticker with no adjustments. Yeah, you don't want that. I've been playing with the snow on Lightroom on the little stickers on my app, and I'm able to adjust size, the depth, the blur, if it's sharp, if it's not, if it fades in. I even got to the point where I'm able to create breath, like if it's cold.
Yeah, nice. You get a good handle on these stickers in for your phone.
Yeah, I got a good hand on there. I did a couple of Conan shots with it. So I'm looking to do something a little bit more seasonal, like we saw I believe it was last week with the homemade suit.
Yeah,
Spider-Man, and that shot blew my mind with the whole diorama setup, and it just blows my mind.
Well, another thing I want to point out to you when you're doing the snow effects, when I do them, I'm not saying this is the only way to do it, but when I put snow effects, and again I'm layering them, you can also unintentionally build too many layers and overfill your shot and get a lot of snow. So what I tend to do is I'll do a layer mask for each snow effect, invert the layer, and paint in where I feel like it needs that extra little bit of punch, either some background or foreground snow, depending on what layer I'm playing with. So I don't just drop a layer of snow down and call it a day and move on to the next layer. I'll drop a layer, I'll switch to a mask, and then I'll just fill in where I want it at, and then move on to the next one. And that's how I do it. So again, there's different ways to do things.
Yeah, I'm with you, Maz. That's how I do mine too, with embers and snow and rain and stuff. If I don't do it practically, I'll do usually 2 layers, maybe 3, and various focus effects and mask where I need it and where I don't need it.
I would do it practically, but then since I don't shoot with a flash, I need to be able to get a lot more light in there to get the shutter speed up, and so I don't do it practically that often.
I still like the fact how it's just falling. There's no specific direction. It's just falling. So it gives that kind of Hollywood feel, when they give you the fake snow, and it just drops straight down. There's no direction to it. I like that.
And we're talking
see a little bit of snow on his shoulders or something, just a couple of
just a little bit.
It is like a squall. This is not just like a few flurries. This is like
But what I was going to say, this is not like a bad snow.
No.
I think you did a good job.
Yeah, this was not one that I would really say needed a lot of adjustment.
No.
But what I would have added to this one is a couple of big bulked out foreground ones. You got some.
I mean, he's got some here, but
they look like they're in the background, not in the foreground. Like these ones to the right of his hair, right underneath the cross. Those I feel like they look more background snow than foreground. So
I actually think the snow looks pretty good. I'm pretty convinced by it. I just noticed that there isn't much around his face.
Yeah.
Which you can't always, you can't just take everything away from that. But I love the composition on this. I love the cross, kind of like the leading line. I mean, you go right to his face. That's the point, and it's spooky and right tone, and yeah, it's nice. I like it. I like the angle too. I like the Dutch. Oh, the Deutsch tilt.
The German tilt.
Hey, Eric, this figure is not hard to find. In fact, you might even be able to find them discounted on. I know Amazon has some of these figures very cheap, so check Amazon specifically. As much as I would like to say, get it from your local shop and help them do business,
but you still gotta be careful. Make sure you look at your sellers on Amazon and everywhere else.
Don't buy it from Bob with like a.
Wow, this next shot is amazing. We gotta move on.
All right, let's move on. Yes. Thank you, Darth.
Oh, what?
Wow. That is the best looking 1/6 grandma I've ever seen in my life. That's incredible.
I think it's supposed to be the dude standing on the dashboard.
And the 1/6 Jeep.
Yeah. It's a good looking vehicle too.
Yeah, that forced perspective of those buildings is awesome.
Yeah,
right.
That's a Rubicon right there, or the truck one. I don't know. But
I don't know what's going on here.
Oh, here we go. Hey, look at that.
That's what it looks like.
There we go.
Boom.
Yeah, sorry, Bronx Bet. We're not really sure how to.
Yeah, we're not sure what happened there.
Mike, I quit.
But thank you,
Mike. I quit with this Canon and the way you got this pose and the way it looks. Dude, I quit. I'm done with toy photography. I'm done.
And I love that you
sell your gear. Let's get out of here.
I love that you added this extra touch of his thing just flapping up from the wave, the blast wave.
Yeah,
the explosion looks great.
Yeah, great practical effects here, man. Great.
Yeah. Is that another one in the background, or is that just some like what is that smoke?
This big void?
Yeah, the big.
That's actually a foam rock. There's two rocks there.
Okay. Gotcha.
One's just taller and goes up out of the frame.
Gotcha.
And that digital backpack behind there.
Hey, I had a Jeep, Caleb. But and by the way, hello. I didn't get to say hi. I had you highlight it. And was like,
I have a Jeep now.
I have a Jeep too.
It's not a real Jeep. It's not like a Rubicon.
Somebody decided to go run a red light on me, so I don't have.
What is it? What is it? What do you mean? What's a real Jeep, Mike? What's?
Well, I mean, I'd like to have like a Rubicon or something, but instead I got a stinking Grand Cherokee. But whatever.
Oh.
I
got a Wrangler. I got a Wrangler.
No, yeah, I got the Costco Jeep.
The Costco
Jeep. Got the Family Guy Jeep.
I had a 2014 Jeep Wrangler Rubicon.
Yeah, the Costco Jeep. Love that.
I mean, the seats get warm and the steering wheel gets warm, so it's nice.
Yeah. What do you want?
Ian's like, I love the accident.
Ian talking about
probably the placement of everything here.
Well, now
cannon between Popeye's legs.
Listen, how else are you supposed to fire a cannon?
Isn't that how you fire your cannon? Come on,
stand behind it and you light it up and
you gotta give it.
You let it rip.
You gotta give that thrust.
You let it
Here's how you hold your hat.
What I'm disappointed about, Mike, is you couldn't even have Popeye put the pipe down while he's dealing with his cannon.
Hey, Popeye doesn't put his pipe down, man.
He doesn't put the pipe down.
It's Popeye.
But he's handling the cannon. He's all his.
He doesn't need his mouth to handle the cannon. That didn't sound right, but it's all with his hands. It's all with his hands.
Anyway,
this is a great composition, Mike.
There's no Oshka around here.
Hey, that's a good impression. I like that.
Who did that? Yeah, that was good, man.
All right, let's move on. We got Lord next. Beautiful shot, Mike.
Oh,
hey,
look at those cakes.
They watched the Ahsoka series and they understood how Hera was represented. Lord Kane, good job.
Wow.
Yes, it was all about the cakes.
It just needed a little bit more lighting on this side. Just a little bit.
He wasn't worried about that side. He was worried about the cake.
No, we were worried about the backside.
Orange frosted cakes.
Orange frosted cakes.
We won't.
Perfect
We
for
won't,
Halloween.
I would have liked to seen her hand on the rail.
This
I like that one.
shot better.
That's
that's
a nice one.
That's a bit less obvious of the cakes, but yet they still are there.
But I do agree. I do agree.
Striations on
I
the
would
pants,
have
baby.
liked to
That's
see the
what you
hands
want.
on the rail.
Right, if the hand was on the
Even
rail,
Hasbro was all about the cakes in this. I mean,
all right, enough.
we don't know any figure that's all like.
Yeah,
Sorry.
if this hand was at least on the rail, and this one, I don't mind this one like that because it looks like she's doing that, like doing the gesture. But one of the hands needed to be on the rail.
Yeah.
Oh, he photoshopped
Move the joints
lower
on it.
half a little bit. Yeah, the
Say
joints
too,
are
this
on.
is a perfect
You
example of.
get rid of the lines. Yeah, the joints. Yeah.
It's a perfect example of real portrait photography because you can take a hot chick and put her next to a tire fire, and every male in the world is going to love it, whether or not the portrait is technically good or not.
Right.
Hey, you didn't watch
Same
the
here. Same here. Everybody's focused on the girl's backside, but they miss the hands on the rail.
If you watched the show, you would understand why.
I saw the
because
hands
that's
on the
what
rail.
filming
Trevor and
shows.
I saw the hands on the rail.
Yeah.
We're
So
focused.
it's perfect carryover into real life, you know.
Trevor and I were on target.
Yes.
Oh, listen. I think you were off target. I think we were on target. That's the target right there, baby.
But yeah, no, I if the hand, at least this hand, I think I would have preferred
Yep.
this hand. Even if the hand wasn't completely on the rail, at least this hand, if it looked like it was on the rail, just to sell the illusion.
It's just a good pose. If you were gonna do this, like Mike said, like this would be a great, like, you know, like I know NY Figure Fanatic does NYC Figure Fanatic does like some not boudoir. Well, he does boudoir shots, but he also does like those old 40s.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to the Plane Museum and he takes
Pin-up.
those 40 shots, the pinup shots. I mean, that's you'd put that hand on there. That would be the, you know, that would be the pose. So like it just looks like it also helps like look like she's moving up the steps. You know what I mean? Like she's but it's the lighting's nice. I mean,
On this one, I do like this one because the first one, I think it was too dark here.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's light over here, you can see the rails and steps on this side, but then you see all this shadow here. Like, where is this light coming from that it's not on her?
Yeah,
look at Machu Toy.
Yeah,
I like the third one, and I like the not that we're going over every one of these, but the very last one is kind of interesting with the.
This one,
I just don't like the I don't like the angle that he's at, but I kind of like the lighting here a little bit more, like just the way he's got the fog or whatever he's got in here. Maybe just. On this one, it looks like
the rail. Photography would never would have used a shot of her.
Yeah, she looks like she's holding. Well, no, she doesn't actually. She's not. Well, I don't know.
It needed to be a little higher. Well, it looks like she's grabbing the lower rail, which wouldn't be the one you would.
It's almost like he wanted it to look like that, but didn't. Like I think she could wrap. I think you could like stretch that hand to make it actually wrap around that.
Yeah, warm it up a little bit.
Railing. It's not like that big.
Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't have gotten her hand on the rail.
This one could have been sold if the arm was bent up, and it would have given the illusion that she was grabbing onto this rail.
Yeah.
Yep, going upwards.
Yeah, good shot.
Sorry.
All right, good shot, man. Oh boy.
This is a great
trying
shot.
to pander to Lou. This is like his third or fourth shot.
Yeah, this is his third shot. Doughboy, this is a great shot.
That looks beautiful.
Yeah, I like.
We're not going to go in depth on this, but it is a great shot. We like this one a lot.
Well, okay.
and Trevor really likes it because it's a top down. He loves top
down, and it's like really well lit. Like I think
it is very well lit. I'm not gonna lie. I do love the shot.
I mean, listen. Here's the thing. Well, I don't know how. Like he could have submitted these over the course of 3 weeks at this point.
He could have. Yeah.
True. That's true. All right, let's go over it.
I think it's a really good shot, man. It's a really interesting way to do this. What lens is he using there? That's cool.
Yeah,
I even like that he's got a little green light on the. You don't really see it in there though.
He's using plastic wrap for water down there.
Looks like
I like it.
And he sprayed them too. You can see a little bit of the droplets on them.
Yeah.
Is there a second shot that he did? The different version?
The lighting's different.
Yeah,
I prefer the first shot. Yeah. Is this glow that's coming out from right here? Yeah.
Turtle Toy Fanboys thinks this is a great shot. What's up, Turtle Toy Fanboy, by the way?
Shocking, the Turtle Boy Toy Fanboy.
Caleb collects. They like the second one. That's their favorite.
Really?
The second one is a little sharper, a little darker. Yeah, like I think I'm in agreement with that because it looks like there's sunlight or some type of light that's super strong hitting them versus it being like muted light because sewers, they don't, they're usually like.
But this has more of a cinematic touch to it.
Yeah, this seems more. I mean, they're heroes. This is kind of an ethereal, heroic lighting. I really like. It's almost like an ad type shot or a poster, movie poster.
Yeah, but
I think it helps obscure that.
It's always dark, so it's always.
Yeah, but you don't have to do practical stuff in photography. This is art here. I mean, we can.
And also,
it's outside of still in the sewer.
And also, if you're going for the cinematic look, you're gonna have light in the sewer.
Yeah, and outside of the lighting,
fog in my sewer for sure, man. There would be fog in my sewer
for sure.
I
like the way he left part of the cover.
Yes,
covering the
that
really helped us.
I think it makes it. Makes it.
Other than that, it would have just been a circle and down. Yeah. So it really helps out. Dull. Really, yeah.
It's a gorgeous shot.
Good stuff.
Yeah, that's great.
Boy Attic. This one is. I like this one a lot. This one's really nice. Real nice, clean Jason shot. Let Mike go over this because Mike likes the NECA Jasons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, go over.
I do have this one. This is the one that came with the weed eater and everything too. So it's a pretty good one. I mean, I like it. It's a fine shot. It's tight. It's definitely got the depth there. The whole thing about this one, I think, was the 3D. And so the way he's got I think that's a pruning tool. I don't know, but the way he's got it coming out towards you at the screen creates a lot of depth and gives it that 3D kind of look. Because I think the boxing on this, I think this was Friday the 13th 3D or something.
No, this is Jason Lives.
Was it Jason Lives? Yeah. Oh, okay, well, scratch that comment then. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like number 6 or something.
Was it? I have to look. But anyway, you're probably right. So no, I mean, I like it. I think it's a good looking shot. You got some blue in there.
He just got his mask, so it wouldn't have been all chewed up on one side.
Okay, yeah. But he's definitely got some white cut in here with the blue, and it's not all blue. Like you see some of these shots. That window in the back gives it the depth, definitely.
Yeah, it's
nice. Lit up back there.
Yeah.
Adds some depth to it, and there's just enough light in the room. It's not all crunched down black that you can make out some basic structures. So, and nothing distracting, and he's definitely the center focus of the shot, and nothing.
Another thing I really like is that I think you kind of touched on it, but he gave depth by having the weapon come out forward and then the window back there in the back. So Jason's in the center, and just gives you a nice depth in the shot. I don't think there's any wasted space here at all. I really like this.
It crops it a little bit from the right. I think. Sorry. I knew it would have been a nice balance with the window, the face, and the blade. If a nice triangular type of thing. If I just don't need all that space over there on the right hand side, but it's nice. I mean, it's really nicely focused and composed, and I do like the depth choice. The depth choice is really nice. Really good.
And there's nothing to compete with him. He's definitely the star of the shot, and there's nothing else going on but what he's about to do.
Good details. Good looking figure, actually.
Yeah, that's the
I like the mecha figures. I don't like the
Yeah, he came with a weed eater and a saw blade, and he came with some really good props in this one. And I never did photograph this figure, but
I always had a problem with where'd the weed eater come from? Just all of a sudden he had one, and there goes somebody's face. I was like, where did this stuff come from?
That's all that needs to be. There needs to be no explanation, man.
This is the one where he attacks a guy in the porta potty.
Porta potty.
Porta potty.
I need to make a porta potty. Is what I need to do.
What about this cake, though, Mike? What do you think about the cakes?
Those are the Halloween cakes edition.
Look, there's
another 1/6 scale Nana. Yep.
I just don't understand why Nana is giving gifts to the preacher. I'm not really sure what the hell.
I was wondering that too.
Tithes.
Is there a story?
Tithes and offerings?
Or maybe it's mom. I don't know. Maybe it's something.
I don't understand the story here, but I don't know how to even judge it.
Yes. It's either.
That's where. Wait a minute. Let's go. Wait. Let's go back to that for one second.
All right.
Yeah.
What is she sitting on? What the hell is that thing in the background?
This chair?
The
couch?
That's a chair.
Yeah,
my mother-in-law has that same couch. I'll tell you that. I'm not joking at all.
That looks like it's made of wood though. It's all like
The top portion will be made of wood. The inside's obviously
no. Like look at the back of it. Looks like it's wood.
It is wood. They bought theirs at the Mexican furniture store, and that's what it is in the back. It's all wood and carved up like that, and very thin cushions.
It wasn't made for comfort. It was just made for looks.
No. Yeah.
Yep, I remember those.
Alex's chairs, a 1-to-1 dollhouse couch, hard to pose with.
Yeah.
Incredible. Let's move on to Ryder. Man, this is a great. This is one of my favorite shots he's done recently.
Good. What do you think,
Not
Jesse?
that he does bad shots.
Pretty cool. I like the fire effects.
That fire effect worked out really well.
Yeah, very evenly lit. I'd almost like to see a little bit more shadow or a little bit more contrast. It seems a little the lighting seemed a little even, but not good pose. Good pose. Like how you lit up the eyes.
Eric, man, thanks for being here, buddy. You have a great night.
A little more headroom above.
Yeah,
this.
that sword handle.
Sword isn't cut off yet.
And his toe too down there.
A little bit of a tangent
right here too. Yeah.
Plus, it's just so he's like so imposing. I think that height would give it a little more, a little more height to this. Would give it a little more imposing nature. This is really nice. I like this. Yeah, I mean, I know you're saying contrast. I think you could get that easily with just some little bit of manipulation in Photoshop.
Oh, yeah.
I think he needs to lean in towards the camera a little bit more.
Almost just
he's kind of too far backwards for the way he's got his leg up. That I feel like he needs to tilt more forward towards the camera.
I don't know, man. That's a lot of weight.
But he's a big guy. He can handle it.
I don't know. Still a lot of weight.
They're modified humanoid warriors, man. I think he can handle the armor.
Where's this little cable with a skull on the end just coming from?
Yeah, right here. Yeah.
I don't want to ask these kind of questions because it's kind of private, I feel.
Just saying, it's a little.
Yeah.
Go at it, man. Yeah, keep practicing, buddy. Keep practicing.
Yeah, this is good. This is
practice makes
one of your better shots, man. I really like this one.
Yeah, I like that.
And I can discern, one Warhammer figure from another in this one.
Yeah, I was about to say you could make them all out this time. They're not all blending in.
But it's funny, I've never seen this figure before. This specific one with all
I think it's like an intravenous, like just.
It's fairly new,
man. I think he's like there's a main line straight to him. They don't pass go. They just go straight to his doorstep. So he gets everywhere.
No, it's a fairly new figure.
It's real fast. So,
well, because he's in Chile or so he's somewhere
wherever he's at, man.
Wherever he's at,
he sings in his backyard because he just gets.
He does send some stuff out to people. There's a bunch of people they send stuff out to. So.
Yeah.
No, but this is gorgeous. This is a gorgeous shot, man.
He's one of those fortunate people that get their hands on it first, take a couple of shots with it, get the hype going, and the rest is history. Because good luck trying to find it for a good price.
Does he? Oh no, I was like, "There's no behind the scenes." Yeah, no, there's no behind the scenes. Okay.
Oh, look at that!
Nice. Perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My crop is weird on my screen. That's
dude. This is dope.
Love those bricks.
Real dope. Look how layered this is. You got background, you got the midground, which is where the bricks are, and the figures are, and the mist on the bottom looks like they just broke in. They're walking by. They're like, okay, where's Mama? Where's Mama? I need Mama. That's exactly what it looks like. It looks so dope, and I love the fact that they have the piping, or could be one of those oil drums right on the corner just to give a little something for the foreground. That looks so dope.
The only thing that throws it off for me, and it's not a problem with the shot, it's just the direction that Razar's face, his eyes are looking down.
I don't know which one's which.
Well, Razar's the wolf.
Yeah.
Turtle.
So Razar's eyes.
I can almost forgive that, and because one of them is looking forward and the other one is kind of looking at where he's walking. I suppose.
Yeah, he might.
Maybe that's right. Yeah, hey, I can see that.
He won't make a fool of himself.
I can forgive it. I know what you're saying, but I can forgive that. The light is beautiful, man.
Yeah,
the top-down God light is great on this. It works perfectly. Yeah, that dial is insane. Like, nice, man.
And I love the touch of that green light coming from behind. Like it's not spilling all over, especially into the foreground. Like it stops right there at the edge of the brick. And all that back.
And they shot through some sort of gobo on top. You could tell the patterned light on the wall. The light's broken up, so it looks really good. You could see it on the figures too.
I do love
I think he's got a BTS here that shows. Yeah, it's right there. It is. Popsicle sticks, kind of like.
Oh, is that what it is? Popsicle sticks?
Yeah. If you go to the next shot.
Oh yeah.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. And on a side note, I love the flow of the hashtags. Look at those hashtags to the right. There's the way there's a shape to them as they go down. And I don't know. I just like that.
I recognize that shape. That's the side of my love handles right there, baby.
Yeah.
My love paper's right down, baby.
Wow, look at
that. It's two diodes together, two different diodes. Yeah, nice.
It looks great.
This is a very good shot.
Yeah,
very good shot. Little bit of the angle, a little bit of tilt, but just enough to make it interesting and actiony.
Good job posing these guys. They're posed very well.
Yeah.
Well, these
are they not easy to pose?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
Yeah, they do. They do pose. Yeah, they're one of the. They're some of the best that NECA has done.
They were the first introduced in the movie line for that ball joint socket system in the hips. And then they started incorporating to other stuff like the NECA, the Predators. When they incorporated to the Predators, I'm like, they should have done this a long time ago. I got tired of those half disc balls that used to break off. You end up with two halves. That was like the perfect system to have.
It's a beautiful shot. Awesome. Ooh,
more turtles.
More turtles.
Yeah. Doughboy.
I think this is Doughboy's third shot, though. Is it not?
Hold up. I gotta ask, where did you get the crushed cans from? That is crazy.
Yeah, those look good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen crushed cans. Can you crush? No, you can't crush them.
No, that's crazy. Yeah, that's so dope.
Wow.
Turtle Toy fanboys having a night, man. He's
dude.
Yeah, this is a beautiful shot. Great lighting.
Very nice.
Yes, and I love.
Yeah, I like the lighting.
The use of the atmosphere because you get to see the light coming out of that. That's gorgeous.
See, there's fog down there in those sewer tunnels.
I didn't say nothing about the fog. I was talking about the light.
It's just stench rising up. It's stench rising up.
Man. It's methane.
That's what it is.
It's a great example of
when I use the throne and then I just flush away. That's the leftovers. They deal with my leftovers. I'm just I know about the mist, but when it comes to the lighting, it's like I don't know.
Well, because it does. It's a cinematic look. I mean, in movies, it's going to be done. Like, there's no way they're going to shoot a movie of a sewer without lighting inside.
Fog is good, Lou.
No,
fog is fog. Love the fog, Lou. Love the fog.
Man, just blow it your smoke.
It's the light that bugs me out. It's the light that bugs me out because every time I see light coming through a tunnel or something like that, I'm thinking like maybe a UFO or
Those
something.
turtles don't live in darkness. They live down there. They got light.
You want to lay down and explore that?
I've done that. I graffitied all of New York. I already know this.
Anyway. Doughboy.
What were you saying, Jesse?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I think it's a really cool example too of if you look at the behind the scenes shot, how tight the set is, how tight the dio is. But, you know how it showcases like a big alley. Like it's just a really cool example, I think, of how you don't really need a lot of space a lot of the time. You know, you can make epic scenes in a small little space.
Yep.
And I like how even like he had this is an example. Like I think he kind of used the edge of the trash piece. There's a little bit of it in there, but he didn't like, oh, I got to get that in there because it looks so cool. Like he focused on, you know, even the stuff in the background is all out of focus. Like, don't worry about your dio is going to show through.
That's where you got the idea.
You know, no matter what, man.
And I think says the best too, man. The other turtles are shining flashlights, so he doesn't fall down the ladder.
It's interesting though, looking at that inspiration shot. I was going to say in the original one, I would love to see a little more contrast in the background, just to bring it. To not be so light everywhere, you know what I mean? I would like to see him be a little bit more of the point of contrast, which he is, but a little more. I think you could have just done a swath of multiplied dark blue or something over the top of it to just kind of bring that back a little bit on the top.
Yeah, remember Donnie's got those glasses flashlight things like the DJ and Blade did. He's probably just looking up as Raph climbs out.
I don't even care. I don't care.
Another go shot.
Bullet blinders.
We don't need to see that.
What is this?
Yeah, Maz had advertisement. Maz had a top best of 2023.
Thinking commercial.
I thought I was paying for no ads
somehow.
Yeah, right.
That's true.
Darth Matter.
Let it run. Play it twice.
This is his third one, I think, right?
I think I would have wanted a tighter crop on this one.
I was just going to say, I feel like we're seeing a lot of one-to-one crops. Is there something going on with the way this is being projected or screen shared, or is it just happenstance that everyone's doing?
That's just the way he.
Yeah, I think that's what. So, yeah, because that and this.
Like, are we not seeing something full screen? But anyway,
no, I'm looking at it separately on the, and that's it. I mean,
okay, right.
That's the whole thing. Yeah, because his logo's at the bottom there. There's nothing else.
His elbow gets lost in that background. I think I would have changed that crop up or let it a little bit, add a little bit of light to that side or something.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, his elbow gets lost in there. It just
I like the tones. The tones are kind of cool. Like it's an interesting, and the framing is cool with this wherever he is in this like crock of a, I guess it's crotch of a tree or something like that. I guess, and yeah, it's just something about I wouldn't have cropped him at the knees. Knee cropping is a bad thing. I would have cropped him up towards the thigh, just below the hand, and brought it in a little bit down from the top, and I think it would have been a little bit more balanced of a shot. I'm going to do it myself.
I don't know if that's supposed to be snow, but the color grade makes me think it's ash.
Yeah, yes, I was about to say it looks like ash forest or something.
Yeah,
true. He's in the upside down. That's what
there you go. Yep.
He's in Silent Hill.
Well, he is King of the Dead.
True.
The upside down.
Yeah, I mean,
I do like the tone, the color tone, the color grade on this is pretty cool.
What if you did? I mean, it's a very subtle change, but like something like this. You got me.
Say, Miles, where are you, Miles? Sure. I was going, Miles, go ahead and switch it, Miles.
You know, just taking that little bit off and just kind of bringing him more to the third.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Somewhere around here, like right there.
Yep.
Yeah, you lose a little bit of that nice angle on this thing. I guess you could bring it up a little bit more, but yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting though. I think it's a cool. I like the tones for sure.
Yeah, the tones are great. I love it.
All right,
good job. All right, let's move on to
the next one. Machu Toys up next, man.
Ooh, Machu.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, yes.
There you go. This is awesome.
Damn,
that's cool.
And he's got a BTS on the thing too. So
I love the way he did all the.
Yeah, I like that underlighting. That's kind of cool.
I need to get that Poison Ivy figure. I think, man,
that's a great figure.
Ooh, that's a nice honey grid for that panel. I don't think I've ever seen that.
A post.
What is that? What is that panel?
Yeah, Machu.
Machu's got all this cool stuff.
All these cool gadgets and stuff.
Video.
I love the vines he's got too. I'd love to know where he got the vines. I can never find a little vine.
It looks like, Maz, not for nothing. It looks like one of those faux ones that are with the bendy wire inside.
Yeah, but where do you find them? I never find them.
You can get these at like a Michael's or something. These are like the crafty, stuff. Like you can build like little. I don't know. I don't even know what people do with them, but I've seen these before. These little leaves. These are good.
7 light panel.
I think I've seen that place.
Vulcanized F7.
Does it come with the honeycomb or no?
That's so much better than the F6, man. I can't.
It's one better.
They made that many?
All right, Hobby Lobby. I know where I'm going later after payday.
There you go, Hobby Lobby and the floral. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I've seen them in Michael's and stuff. Yeah,
I've looked for shit like that and I never find it. I don't know.
No, this is a great setup, and
I love the setup.
Going back, the light makes this, man.
Yes, yeah, the underlighting's gorgeous.
Yep. That was the way to do this.
Closing is on like next level too. I mean, to get a figure to cross her legs like that, and then of course to make it look right in the photograph, because there's always something. And then Batman he looks like he's being suspended, like he's not carrying any of that weight anywhere else. So it looks really good on that. And when you look at the BTS.
I think he just wants to be back there suspended because it's a good vantage point for him. I don't think he's really trying to get out of that.
I know, but I'm just saying he's held in such a way though. He looks like he's actually dangling instead of you like lifting him.
The kind of the weight is distributed evenly. It looks
it's really good distribution.
I always thought Batman was kind of into this.
Yeah.
Oh no, you got me. What am I gonna do?
Oh, he says,
what am I gonna do now?
Not strong enough to break out of
I don't have a gadget for this.
Oh no.
Oh, I know. I have a perfect gadget for this. It's in my.
All right.
Reach into the left pocket, please.
Good shot.
No. Wrong pocket.
Yeah, that's a great shot. This is really cool.
Oh, really nice.
Really good one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Oh, no boy, another shot.
Oh boy,
That's beautiful. Look at that.
Like 4 now.
Yeah.
We're gonna. It's a nice shot.
We're gonna have to scooch on by it, man. Moving, but
it was a couple days after, but
Darth Matter. This is your 4th shot too. This is gorgeous too.
Oh, this is nice really nice. That's a nice lit one though, man. It's really nice.
It is. It's a nice one.
I think I would have cropped that in a little bit.
Oh no, Nana.
Oh, what happened to Nana?
What?
All right. Well, at least we're talking about toys here.
Yes. It's like there's no Nana in this shot.
Yeah, Bronx Bat Nana was playing with these toys. That's what it is.
Well,
good use of the.
Selena Kyle's beating up MJ.
Yeah.
And then you got John Connor cheering like, yeah. Marty's like this. I'm gonna get fired for this.
Yeah, Marty's like, how did I end up here?
So like, this is not 1985.
Who's the guy in the black suit? That's what I want to know.
That's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, yeah.
Oh, like young.
That's Bruce Wayne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the Gotham figure.
Kid Bruce
Gotham
Wayne.
Gotham City.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that McFarlane?
No, Diamond Select.
Diamond Select.
Oh, that explains it. Okay.
But look at look at Ned and Peter. He's like, put on your mask, dude.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, like, dude, put on your mask. Like, dude.
You know how this could work? Like, you obviously don't have much in the way of dios. I don't know what that thing on the left is supposed to be. Lockers?
Like some lockers, maybe?
Yeah, so there's this little 5 below.
That would have been nice along the back, like stacked next to each other.
Yeah, back here.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little doll.
5 below.
And 5 below.
Yeah.
Comes with the lockers. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, this is almost a case where you set up a scene, but you don't really need to show the whole scene. I think if you cropped in really tight,
exactly,
like between Eddie Furlong and the Spider-Man kid,
exactly. Put those lockers behind them.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know what you're shooting with.
I'm thinking a phone.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess a phone, but you know, get in a little tighter and yeah, exactly what Jesse said. Like, just between Ned and what's his face?
And like Terminator.
Yeah. What's his name? John Connor.
I just watched it.
I know. And like, you know, crop them at the mid thigh or something like that, and get in like the 2 people that you're focused on are the least people that we can see. We can't see anything with the face or anything like that. So you gotta think about that.
Good example. You could throw a Dutch angle in there to kind of show that aggression, uncomfortableness, uneasiness. A nice little vignette, so you're focused on the 2 characters, since the lighting doesn't quite do that.
Yeah, this shot's
there's definitely potential there. I think you could.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential here.
This shot is suffering from what a lot of people end up doing with their dioramas and stuff. They're trying to get too much information in the scene. Yes, fill the scene, put all these figures in it, but don't be afraid to crop in and cut them out. With your actual photo. I mean, even though they're there, doesn't mean you have to get them in there. I mean, it just helps build the overall tone of the shot.
It's going to look better if you can't recognize some of these characters back there too. You know, they are great like filler characters, but you have to like kind of
and honestly, these lockers, I would have, if you put them in the back wall, don't stack these on top or these on top of
next to each other. They would have looked great.
There's nobody that tall. Like,
the problem is these lockers aren't that tall either, though.
Yeah, the Miami PL.
You can put a like a a piece of foam that goes all the way across on the bottom and put the locker.
A little riser.
Piece of cardboard. But yeah, these like it doesn't make sense to have lockers this high up. Like none of these students have a locker up there. So
True.
And if you are shooting with a phone, if you have like portrait mode or something, you could have taken the two fighting figures and brought them really close to the camera, just to create some depth to the crowd behind you. That way you could focus on the fight, and then the crowd would just kind of be more of a texture in the background. You'd see the colors and the shapes of humans, and it would kind of help to sell it a little bit.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential here for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, keep shooting.
Yes,
keep shooting.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. Next,
Machi
boy again, man. We got the amazing Yamaguchi, right? Isn't that what this is?
That's a Gucci. Yep.
That's a Gucci. This meme, this GIF right here is awesome. Perfect.
I only got one Yamaguchi, and that's that Spider-Man that came out last year. And
man, the lighting,
that's gorgeous. Yeah, I love these effects. Yeah, really nicely done. Like it looks natural to the shot. You know, it's
good use of the ribbon.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know what this reminds me of? One of those DC trading cards from back in the day with the holograms.
Oh, like the foil or something, maybe even. Yeah.
Yep.
That's dope. That's
reminds me of a Marvel Masterpiece or something. Yeah, the Alex Ross set they did. Yeah.
Oh man, this is a nice shot.
Good job. This is DC though.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's really nothing
that's
I
cool.
can
really
say.
Cool.
Yeah.
This makes me wish I didn't dislike all the theatrical flashes, you know.
Well, this is a comic flash. So.
Ooh,
I know.
This is a good one from Deadman.
Is really rubbed off on me in the wrong way.
Quick question: how long between the releases of that Joker and that Batman right there?
Over a year, I think.
Over a year and a half, I think.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude! Oh, I like it. It looks good.
It's a great Batman.
I need to get these figures, but I don't know what I'm doing right now.
I just
trying to save up for Toylanta. I'm hoping some of you people will be there.
Try. Yeah, I can't really promise on that one either. This year's gonna be really tight.
Man, I took the whole weekend off because you guys are all like, "Yeah, we're gonna do it," and now y'all.
I never said I was gonna do it.
Nobody said they were gonna do it, man.
You weren't gonna. I'm putting words in your mouth. You don't like it.
You were gonna go to the show anyway. Like you took it off.
Oh, 2 years. Damn, really?
2 years. See, I knew it was longer. That's why I'm like, how long was it?
It was a long time, yeah.
Because Joker came out like right away.
Batman. Yeah, we got Joker, and then we got the accessory set. And then like no Batman to go with.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, I've had those accessory sets for like a year.
Oh, this is a good shot, Deadman.
Deadman one.
Like that.
Really cool shot.
That looks great.
Now,
I like that.
Again, the thing though is this lantern seems to be casting a light through his cape and hitting his wall. Which is kind of weird.
Well, I like this, the shot, the depth from the way the Joker comes up behind him. It's a small thing. I know that wall. He probably wanted some height on that wall. It's not oriented right because the bricks are going the wrong way. But I know what he was trying to do with it, probably. But I like the shot. I like the green. I like I like this. This is a nice.
When you're trying to get the height out of the wall, I mean, look at the bottom left-hand corner here. You could have put some underneath that wall and laid it the other way, and may have had just enough height to kind of pull it off. But I mean, you can build from the bottom and cover up more of that. Just kind of move the cape a little bit and cover up the base of that a little bit more, and you could have had like something underneath it to give it the height you needed, and still left the wall, so the bricks laid right.
Extra piece of foam or something, or these blocks help.
I wonder if you had like a lamppost to fill in that space on the right, maybe that might help with a little bit of backlight. Minor thing. This is still, I really like the shot though.
I think a crop could have. I'm trying it now. I think a crop could have helped this as well. It's just.
I know he does a lot of the black and white stuff, and those are nice, but I like this one.
Yeah, but I see. Yeah. This is like really like thought out, because if you look at the bottom, it's a severed hand. It's so dope. It's so dope.
Oops.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this just brings like the focus. I think there's some extraneous stuff over here that you really didn't need.
Excuse me.
That brings the focus more on the Joker looking over his shoulder. I think it's got a nice line through,
and it gets rid of that light on the wall that you're seeing go through the cape. I mean, the light's still
there.
You're not putting it as the cape.
Yeah, it's the triangular.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Option. Was it? Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
it's nice.
Cool
shot though. Really nice.
Those are cool figures. That's a cool style.
Yes.
Gothic.
Next up, we got Thanos Copter.
Oh.
Boom. Thanos Copter.
Oh, I like that pose. That looks real good.
The only thing it's suffering is the focal, the sharpness.
Yeah, it's a little soft. Yeah.
But other than that, the composition of the pose is nice.
That looks like pulled out straight out of the manga.
But it just needed to be a little sharper, especially like focusing on the eye. Get that eye sharp.
Looks like there's some post. I don't know. Is there like post work done like a poster? I don't know. It looks like there's like post blur or something like. I don't know. I don't know if you tried to do some like movement or something on it. I don't know.
I see it on the sword.
I see it here a little bit.
Like a little bit on the elbows, or
the elbows right here. Yep, right there and here.
Light. I'm not sure.
Yeah, because you don't see that blur on the cape. So it might be some post. Yeah, because I see a little bit of the blur here and then here, especially here.
Yeah. Good composition though.
The lighting's pretty good too. Not bad. But it's the thing is that it's not sharp, so it kind of makes it a little harder to tell where your focal point is at.
Right.
The thing to me that looks sharp is like the armor right here. Like I could see these a little sharper than his eye. Little rivets. Good shot. Look at it. Nice. Dang. This is a nice shot. Nice black and white.
Yeah.
That's really nice.
I like the lighting coming through the window.
I like that you still see the shine in his eye. Like that figure, man. I love that figure. That's why I bought 3 of those.
Wow.
Yeah, I love that figure.
Nice shot, man.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love that you stuck with the black and white treatment too. Really sell that.
Yeah.
I would have almost added some grain, to be honest with you.
Yeah. To give
it a total subtle thing, but just to give it a vintage
look.
Yeah. Maybe a little. It looks like you have a little vignette going on, but I'd almost do a little bit more, maybe.
Yeah. Pablo, are you able to operate this okay, man? Is this making you sad?
Hi, Moz. Thank you for bringing that up.
The grain would match. The grain would match the feel of the clipping and the highlights. It would give it that old.
Yeah. I always tell people, don't be afraid of a little grain. You don't always have to shoot at ISO 100 and throw a little texture in there.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Good stuff, though.
Beside the point, it's a really cool shot.
Ooh, Rip It Tan.
That's cool too.
Look at that.
Yeah, we haven't seen his stuff in a minute, man. Where's that diorama, man? Did he change it? I feel so broken. We don't have that same cave that we always use.
Oh, come on. He's still there. He's still using it.
Still using it. Just a different.
Oh, I didn't see the Emperor back there.
Yeah. Is he in the shot? In the final shot?
Yeah, the Emperor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, a little bit.
Wow.
I kind of like the ember stuff blowing like to one side, not coming down like that one.
I don't know, because why would the embers be blowing like that?
Because wind.
Yeah, but if you're going to do that, you almost have to wind cape as well.
Yeah,
then it would tie in, I think.
Yes.
Or in space. This is a whole different thing, man.
Anti-gravity embers.
Yeah,
this planet gravity might be different, man. On this planet,
it's more of a horizontal gravity.
Like a real phone booth.
No, I prefer.
I think I like that one. I think.
Yeah,
that one looks good.
That's cool.
That one gives me a sense like if it's raining outside, like it's just coming down hard.
I'm trying to see what the difference is between this one and is it the lighting, the color grade?
I think it's the color sharpness, maybe.
Which one? And which one?
Focal point.
This one, and then
you see the third one. Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to see where.
I don't think there's really any difference.
I think
you just use different sparks.
Yeah, I think it's just different. Yeah, different
sparks are a little more in focus.
Yes,
I like the first one. Definitely
the first one. Yeah, I agree. It's nice. It's a very nice shot. Very nice shot. Position. Yeah.
Now that
you would see a little green light in Darth Vader's eyes, though.
You see it on his belt, but yeah, I kind of wish it was reflected off.
Oh, like reflecting in the
in the eye a little bit.
Yeah. And what's a little weird is that there's this weird cutout of embers right here. Like I think you would have still seen some embers over the Emperor, but I get what he was trying to do, like try to showcase the Emperor back there. But the word, you could see the box, like there's a void.
Yeah,
right around
it was a force field.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I didn't.
There you go. There you go. The force. There you go. Make sure he can see what his student is doing.
Good.
But it's a good shot. Awesome.
Yeah,
shot.
that's really cool. Good lightsaber effect too.
So good, I can't maneuver. Stay on target. We're too close. Stay on target.
I had to play
target.
Nice.
I know the Star Wars ship. I wanted to play it.
You had to get a starfighter in there somehow.
Yeah,
we kind of talk. We could skip this if you want, but
no, that's great.
But actually, no, I'd love to hear what you guys actually have to say. Hit me.
I like the
love it.
You added the red glow on the rim.
A little bit on the engine.
That's how you see it in the show. Like in the movie, you see that subtleness of the red. It's not like very overpowering, and you hit it just the way it shows up.
Yeah,
in the
just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like you did
up on that special effect a little bit. Like, I mean, I like the red glow, but I feel like it's definitely behind the ship, and I feel like it should be edging out over the edge of the engine a little bit.
Fair. Yeah.
Putting a rim on that engine.
Oh, a little rim light on the engine. Yep. No, you're absolutely right. Yeah.
But other than that, this is beautiful.
I like you didn't feel the need to get the whole wings.
Yeah, I purposely did that. I wanted to get a little closer than normal.
I like it when it cuts across. Space light is it seems easy, but it's not easy.
No,
space light's not.
It seems like
because it's all manufactured in post.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Well, yeah. I usually just imagine of all the star field, there's probably one star a little closer. So you put one hard light in a corner or something, and just kind of a bounce card around it or below it.
Yeah, exactly.
Some people don't really think about it, but like you're saying, every light has to be manufactured. Every light has to be thought out, and you have to go through this mental process of this light is here. Would it have any effect on this?
What would it,
part of the frame? So you have to think about every brush stroke that you put in there. So
Yep.
Yeah, this is a gorgeous shot.
But why aren't the X foils in the attack position? I'm just wondering.
He's heading home. He's done.
He's done. They don't all have to be in battle mods.
Sometimes you're just cruising, man.
You want to
windows down, tunes up.
He's done doing what he needed to do.
He's listening to some Cliffs of Dover, and he's just rolling, man. It's cream. Right?
Yeah, dude. Gotta cruising. Just gotta cruise.
That's it, man.
Good shot. Yeah, no, this is a gorgeous shot.
Beauty.
Oh, wow.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
Fella, man.
Oh, I like the soft glow on it.
Nice,
Just gonna say,
light, and I love it.
This is one of his better shots. I mean, he does some nice stuff, but like he does superimpose this on a background, or does he not? Like,
sometimes he does.
Sometimes he does, but sometimes he also shoots on the digigal background.
Okay.
I feel like a nut.
This looks pretty much like he's in the environment, and he shot on a digital background, because sometimes he has those that you could see a little bit of a telltale cutout, but this doesn't look like that.
I really like the dreamy effect.
Could be using the generative too, man, because that stuff is ingenious with getting the light matched up. It's just crazy how it does that.
Yeah, this is nice. Yeah, that dreamy effect, that haze that's on there, I really like that.
An Orton effect kind of thing.
I want to learn how to do that. How do you do the hazy, dreamy effect?
Like an Orton effect? I mean, like if you want, because I actually do that a lot. An Orton effect is an effect, like kind of a dreamy effect that's often used in like landscape photography
and glamour shots.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. the basic simple way to do it if you have Photoshop is to, well, okay, if you're in Lightroom, the easy way to do it would just be turn down your clarity slider and turn up texture a little bit. If you're in Photoshop, the kind of quick and dirty way to do it is like duplicate your layer, give it a kind of a heavy Gaussian blur, and then
layer mask it,
right?
Just
dark. Well, then like give it like an overlay or a soft light and pull the opacity way back, and then you can kind of dial in the curves a little bit too, kind of bring in the blacks and bring down the whites a little bit, and that's kind of the basic. It's been a while. I have an action for it now, so it's been a while since I've done it manually.
I was about to say I have an action that I made also for that.
Yeah,
because I got tired of having to redo that everything.
Yeah. Oh, and then throw an unsharp mask on it as well to kind of bring back some of the details. But that's a good way to kind of give you this. You get sharpness, but you get this kind of soft, ethereal kind of glow to everything. Like,
I kind of want to do that on some of my shops, get that ethereal glow, and I wasn't quite sure how you go in about doing this. So it's good to know.
Now text me sometime. I'll walk you through it.
Very cool. Or you can just give me the action.
Typical Maz.
No, Maz, you need to learn.
I want
need to learn how to do it.
You need to learn it.
No, I would like to learn how to do it.
Then,
but, you know,
and then you get the cheat sheet.
Actions. You just like
then you get the cheat sheet once you learn it.
No, this is a gorgeous shot. I really like
this is a very beautiful shot.
Alex says also you can also shoot through a mist filter if you want.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Oh yeah.
The problem with the mist filter thing is it's not very reliable. Like the exact. It's just like playing with the smoke effects. You got to really just kind of work it. It's just not. Macho says I used to use that technique in actual photography. Didn't know the name of it. Yeah. All right.
A beautiful shot. All right,
yeah, that's good.
Ooh.
More Rider JP, man.
Another Rider. Yep.
This one's got a weird
haze.
It's got a weird to it. And was it a Mandalorian helmet?
It's got a not a circular zoom, but like a
radial
zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, they got the radial zoom. Yeah. I don't know if I.
It's almost on the line where
it's disconcerting. It's like it's a little. What were you going to say, Jesse?
I was going to say it's on that fine line of if you're going to do it, you got to go for it. If you don't do it enough, it looks like a mistake.
Yeah,
it can look off, kind of like a tilted horizon. If you don't,
yes,
if it's just off a little bit, it looks wrong. If you go all the way, then it's a Dutch angle, and
right.
I don't know. There's no real math.
This is like comic book artwork, like just.
It looks. It does. It has like a cartoonish, artistic.
I think he
vibe.
tried this on a shot he did. We looked at last week too. And it was similar that there was characters in the background, and I think
it works here. Like he's being corrupted by whatever this green thing is or something. The camera like zoomed in and like almost blurs out as it zooms in. Like the zoom in effect where it starts blurring the edges, and I feel like that's kind of what we got. Like,
I just think there's nothing to like the point of that is in focus is his face, and there's not a lot of like good contrast to pull me in there, like into like I want to be grounded there. I just my eye keeps shooting out to like the pauldron, and like I don't know, it's just like, and that starts to blur, and then I go further out. I'm like, oh, it's out of focus. I got to move in.
No, I see
something to land on. You know what I mean? Like, I think if he was to do a layering on this and mask a little more of the middle figure, the central figure, and then do some of that zoom. It's a tricky thing to do because you can't. It's got to be a gradual fall off, or it's not going to work.
Yeah,
it's tough, man. This is it's a cool effect. I think it has very limited use. It's interesting though. I don't know.
It feels like an opening shot in like the beginning of like a title sequence of a animated or something.
Yeah, like it's gonna zoom out to something else.
Yeah,
and it come back. Yeah,
like I get the sense of that. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen that in some shows or some movies. It gets that pulse zoom.
That's
what I'm getting from this shot.
Yeah, like that blur, like sticky blur, and it's gonna like.
Cool. All right,
JP. Thank you, JP.
Oh, this is new.
This is Hi Chris Multiverse. Yeah.
Okay. Also, those Golden X skeletons.
Yeah, the Golden X skeleton guys there, and then
some Mythic
the D&D guys, isn't it? Or I don't know.
I have an open mind either.
It's ridiculous. I've got all the skeleton colors, and I've got these guys, and I haven't opened them. It's so stupid. Why do I have this stuff? Yeah, these are basically Mythic Legions.
Yeah, these 3 figures are but custom heads. Well, except for this one. I think this is a skeleton builder right here. But yeah, these are custom heads right here.
So what I think this needs is some kind of rim lighting on this darker upper side here.
More lighting on this side right here.
Rim lighting on these figures that pull them off that wall. So what you probably could have done to light this is actually get some light in this doorway and let it spill out more camera right side and light up these guys some from that side. At least to make it look like it's coming through that doorway anyway, so you don't have to add more light to the room. But
yeah, I probably would have focused either on him or on his side of the face, because these guys are the ones that are sharper than these two, than the two heroes in the shot.
And that guy on far camera right with the holes in his back, it really takes you out of the shot. I would have brought him in closer and put some armor on him, or put something, turned him so you didn't see those holes in that Legion builder. Yeah. Because he has armor that can go in there. I would have put that on there because those holes really throw you out of the shot. Or
it just needs some more lighting. Yeah, and definitely like you said, Moss, more lighting on this side for sure. Bring them in. Oh, what's
similar shot? This is what you're talking about. Some lighting coming from the side here and stuff like that. But I like the top down. I'm good with the top down. I like it.
That's your shot. Obviously, like it.
I'm a sucker for top. No, for an Indian shot. I'm saying I'm a sucker for that. Like, get even more over the top. You know what I mean? But he's got. Is that an opening in behind there? Or
it's a doorway.
Yeah. See, more light coming from there would have been interesting.
That light needs to spill out and highlight these guys.
I was just showing. And the same thing from the other side too.
Yeah, because there's because obviously he has a light on this side too. Because I mean, you see the light right here. So this light should have been a little bit brighter. I think if he would have filled this whole area with whatever light he was using here, it would have brought these characters out more.
Definitely.
Cool shot though. Cool concept. But there's a lot of
Legions. Points from
points from the Legions.
I know Mike and Trevor got to go, but I want to go over this one before they do.
Ooh, Toy Story. Love that. That's nice. That's real nice.
Orioles Escape, by the way, and I like how Buzz is like, hold up. It's really nice posing, really nice.
Just good natural light.
Yeah, very good natural light. Yeah.
I like how clean the floor is, and it's flat.
He did some chores before he took this photo, right?
Like, really. Swiffer this bad boy real quick, place it right here, and like here.
Especially for the type of tile, that very reflective tile. I mean,
really nice job lighting that up, because it's hard to. I mean, some of these surfaces, you would think would really cast a lot of reflection, but it takes a lot of lighting to sometimes get that right. It's not necessarily. I think this is all daylight done though. I think this is just natural lighting coming in.
Do some dust and scratches on that thing and get rid of some of that stuff too.
A good shot.
But I like how.
There we go, Alex. All natural light was visiting parents, so no lights on hand.
Really and that's how this would be in real life anyway. I mean,
it works for this for sure.
You wouldn't want to throw flashes and snoots and all that stuff on here. It's
great timing to get the cat.
Yeah.
And the time of day, because again, this with natural lighting, you got to really work that out. So Alex has had to find the perfect window and time of day.
You got a little piece of tuna under that hat? Is that what you did?
You know what I'm saying? That's a paid actor. He probably put that cat back there for 4 or 5 takes.
That cat is
in the union or what?
Some catnip.
Power of treats. Yeah, there you go. The power of treats.
4 or 5 takes to get that cat walking down there.
Yeah, it's such a
Yeah, I love the little bonus fist with Buzz Lightyear. Like, hold on a second.
Exactly, man.
Was
like
old.
Hold it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thank you so much for sharing Ordos. Thank you so much, Alex.
Is this the Revel Tech Buzz and Woody, or this is a different one?
Good question. It might be Revel Tech because of the joints, but I could be wrong.
It's not tagged, so maybe Alex can tell us.
Because I can't tell with Woody. Woody literally looks like he could be the legitimate what you call it, the new
the Pixar spotlight figures.
The new Pixar they've been coming out with. Yeah. I think it's Beast Kingdoms.
No. He said it's the Pixar Spotlight series.
Spotlight series. That's the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Schedule.
All right. Well,
I
know Mike and
how far have we gone?
Trevor got to go, so I don't know.
We can do one or two more. Maybe
Mike, you get to do a couple more or what?
Ooh, man,
I'll do a couple more. My wife's gonna be home.
Just let me know when you want to duck out, man. I don't want to hold anybody hostage.
I will.
We
I like the shot and then cut out.
We've climbed quite a bit though.
Yeah, you guys are catching up to
we've done well. We've done
we've done very well.
Just nobody submit anything for the next week.
We'll catch up.
Submission's closed.
Submission's closed for 1 week.
Skydro Walker, man, doing a great job with these extreme sets, man. I love it.
Dang, this is a nice
shot.
Cool. I love the fence.
I like
this flooring he used in that snow scene.
The shadow casting from the fence is awesome on the ground.
I think this could be even better if you cropped it a little tighter, though.
Yeah, there's a lot of empty space on the left there.
Yeah, on this side.
The left, yeah, the left.
Another one where he set up an incredible setup. Like it has depth, and maybe if he was in real tight on, is it Snow Job there by the whatever?
Sure, we'll go with that Snow Job.
Yeah, it is Snow Job.
Is it not Snow Job? Yeah,
no, it is.
It is Job, and he's got a Cobra agent. Okay, he's holding the Cobra agent. I didn't see that. Yeah, if you were like really tight in that, and then you were kind of like, shooting through and could see some of that stuff, it'd be really cool. I think the distance, I just feel like it'd be a little more intense with a tighter shot on the figure and looking over its shoulder. That's all.
Yeah, I think you're right. I like the fence, but I think the fence is the star of the show here with the shadow on the ground. And if you came in from the left, you would still have that awesome shadow on the ground, but it wouldn't be the star of the show because
it would just be a cool I don't know, like supporting
actor.
Shout out to Zigzag Zoom, who will be here next week along with Toy Immersion.
Yes.
But as to my thoughts on this shot, I love everything you guys are talking about, especially with the shadow of the fence. But I kind of feel like this white on the ground makes me think there's snow, right? And the thing that is lacking for me, because I'm thinking it's snow, is any kind of texture. So this shadow is awesome. It is falling on a very flat.
Well,
I see cement.
You can see it on the foot, though.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Yeah, it's not overpowering. It's like there's here in New York when they say it's going to be a snowstorm. It will be
like a frozen ground, like basically.
It's like there was a snowstorm, and then they came through and plowed the lot. And
and I think there is snow on the ground, though, or like something.
There's some stuff on there. I just kind of want a little bit more texture out of the ground because I'm seeing it very flat.
That's fair. That's fair.
Especially where the shadows are, like there's nothing like causing the shadows to ripple at all.
If we know Global Commander, he wants everything clean, so I'm pretty sure they plowed that.
Good job, though. I like the shot.
It's gonna rain out that doorway. I'm telling you. All right, we're gonna make this shot.
His tanks. Put the plows on the his tanks, and you got the.
Oh wow,
this is cool, man. Toy Division. I like Toy Division. Got the homeless.
Yeah. Very nice.
The homeless Joe.
That trash can.
That's an awesome figure. Yeah, that trash can's awesome.
Make some trash can. Stat.
I like that.
I like the pigeons. The pigeons are different. They're not the ones from.
They're not the Mesco. Yeah, they're not the Mesco pigeons.
Yeah, they're not.
He's got his bottle of Night Train there too. Look.
What pigeons are those?
Thunderbird. No, that'd be Thunderbird or not. They're the same color bottle, I think.
Mad Dog.
No, Mad Dog's not round. It's like a
Mad Dog's not round.
It's more of a
Wow.
It's a good shot, man.
Really I remember a lot of days in school, man.
Really a good daytime feel to it.
I wonder if this is Grime City's trash can. It looks like it.
I don't know. It's pretty cool, man.
This is a nice shot. I love the detail in this shot. Although I do like the way he's centered, but I think I would have wanted him. No, but then you lose the radio if you had a more camera left.
Well, I like where he is. I think it's cool. I mean,
it makes more sense now that I'm looking at it.
Your lighting is a little off on this though, because look at Joe. He's got some shadows on his left side of his face, but look at the left side of the trash can. It's not got any shadows on that. So you got
light.
Well,
there's shadows here. What are you talking about? There's shadows right here. Are you talking about no shadows down here?
I'm talking at the top where you can see where the lights actually hit, not the bottom. I don't know. The lighting is. Oh, maybe I don't know.
I think this is more. I think this has more of a. I mean, like the nature of this figure. I think it has a more animated feel to it. You know what I mean, and less reality. Like you could do this as as reality and get perfect sunlight and feel But I don't know. It has a cool.
Yeah, it feels like a stop motion frame to me.
Yeah,
like a
that's
it. Second kind of.
Yes, very
kind
much
of thing.
I
like it. I
like
this
it. Is so.
And there is a directional lighting to it, but there could be some architecture or something out of frame blocking some light or something. I mean, I don't know. It's not really that hard.
I think what the shot needs for that cinematic look is just a little bit of fog, a little bit of atmosphere. Not a whole lot, not overpowering, not like fog on the ground or foggy day, but just because this haziness back here in the very back behind the fence is making me kind of wondering where that is. Like it just kind of stops at the fence and doesn't go past. The fence becomes hazy.
Well, the buildings are kind of hazy too back there.
Yeah.
Those I don't know. I feel it. I feel it looks like a stop motion animation, and I think
it does. Yeah,
I really like it. Yeah, it's a great little piece of art.
Yeah,
I need those pigeons. We all need those pigeons. What division? Pigeons.
What grass is this? I need those grass like this. This is what I need.
I like that broken bottle too under there.
Yeah, it comes with the figure. The broken bottle. Oh, actually, no. This is the Mesco one. Actually, I take that back. This is Mesco. Yeah, no, he comes with this bottle for sure, but the broken bottle. Wait, no, I think he does come with the broken bottle too. I take that back. Man, it's a cool figure. This is one of my favorite figures. We need to shoot him more, but this is a nice shot. I do love the lighting on here.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, it looks great.
And I love that he got. I'm not sure if it's real breadcrumbs, but like just to showcase.
And feeding the pigeons, yeah.
Yeah, the breadcrumbs.
I think said it first.
I think it is real bread.
Awesome.
Looks good.
Awesome.
Very nice.
Like attention to detail. Yeah, it's very nice. Good shot. Good shot.
Yeah, really nice shot. It's a lot of emotion in that.
Yes. Oh, JP, this is a nice shot, JP. But I think this is your fourth shot we go over.
Yeah, we got a couple there, and I want to get to this the So Toys Invincible and stop there because it's a memorable shot. But
there's those lockers again.
Yeah,
you see, this height makes sense. Like, even though they are a bit tall, but like it makes sense. But like, having them stacked on top of each other was a little like off-putting because like who's that tall to reach those top ones? But like this, see if these were like in the back wall because this is the same setup he used for that shot with the kids.
Yep.
Who's in that locker? Oh, it's Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman. Yeah. The McFarlane trading card.
Yeah.
Is
RoboCop a little short to you guys?
He does look a little short.
Yeah.
These two.
It looks like it could be the Figma,
or the NECAs are.
Yeah,
the NECAs are a little tall.
Yeah,
the NECA would be a lot taller than that because those are NECA Terminator figures. I think.
Yeah, these are.
Yes. 1,000. Yeah.
That's the M50 version. M3/4 height.
M3/4 height.
It's the Falcon F7 version.
Yeah, if you're gonna use a figure like this, is not the right scale. You need to play to his strengths and put him maybe in the foreground and make everybody else further away so they look smaller. Because RoboCop looks way undersized here. I mean, I guess in your world he could be that small. I mean,
or you could crop way in just to RoboCop in the sitting T1000.
Yeah,
remove the other guy because we don't really use him.
I mean,
that would kind of remove the illusion of the different scales, and then it would kind of tell a story of like RoboCop just busted him. Like, hey, what do you got here?
Yeah, you could do that.
It's a cool concept, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do like the setup, and I think this is more in the direction where you need to, start taking it. It's really pretty cool, but yeah.
Sweet. Good job. Good job.
Very nice.
Ooh. See? Points for Mythic Legions.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Again.
All Mythic Legions.
It's a little dark in here.
It is a little dark. I would wanted to bring a little bit more light, but I mean, I guess I get it. He's going for that night shot and like there's fire, like there's a battle going on, but bringing a little bit of that blue moonlight or
Well, it
white
could
light.
be a cloudy night, I guess, in the story of it all, and therefore you don't have that moonlight, and that's why
I think the
we're all
light
like,
is actually pretty good. I think it's just like, you know, you've got a hood on that character. It's tough to. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the shadow will be here regardless, even if there's light here. But like the overall scene looks a little underlit. I think it needed just some moonlighting. I think it's all it
you would
needed.
use the moonlight to rim light this, just kind of rim everybody out with some cooler tones, just to bring them out of that black.
But I do like the orange light, like for like the fire, like there's fire going around. Like there's like you can tell there's a battle going on here. You can see the goblins and the elves.
It's a nice posing on him. Your subject is really nice.
Yeah,
He's like,
shot.
who am I going to shoot first? I don't know.
Good shot.
Yeah, it's good stuff, Alex, man. Thank you so much. There we go.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dang.
This is a So Toys Invincible figure.
Wow.
Yeah.
Scale.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
Everybody
cool.
found this figure too when it came out. They're like, oh, it looks like a young Ben Affleck. But it really looks nice. It really looks nice. He comes with all those battle damage pieces. And dude, like it's still pretty much available to get at a decent price. But it's lit real well. I like it. The even light on both sides. And then on the top is kind of dark.
I love how well lit the eyes are, though.
Yeah.
The eyes really draw me in. Like, I really love that.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to bring it up there, man, because, I mean, it looks like a real person. I mean, even though this is an animated, show, I mean, he just came out really well.
I love it's hard to tell on Instagram, but it looks like the edges have like a prism effect. Like there's a little bit of green and red fringing that I actually really, really like. Like you can see
dramatic effect.
Exactly. Thank you. Yeah.
He's got that zoom blur too going on too, like along the edges of it.
Yeah, you can really see that green red right here.
Yep. Yeah, right there.
A little bit right here.
Really you know what that blur really services him though is what it does to the hair on the figure. It doesn't look like plastic at all. It looks like the hair is actually kind of blown back, like real hair. So that blur really helps that, I think.
Also, how the particles are going outward like a zoom rather than all in one direction really helps kind of bring your eyes right to the center. This is a cool shot. I really like this.
Yeah,
and the blood looks nice and fresh
on right. So yeah.
He does a lot.
Yeah, it looks like he used. I don't know. Does this figure doesn't come like this? Does it, or is this like?
I don't know if he comes bloody or not.
Lou would know.
Lou would know, but he's not here. He's always.
Lou said that it does come with all these battle damage parts, though.
Okay,
he does. Okay.
So Lou said right now.
How's he saying anything? I don't see him here.
No, well, before he left to go get ready to go to work, he was saying that it comes with all the battle damage parts. And you can still find this figure.
Yeah, I can't afford it.
Affordable.
I need to work on getting the Mezco Gotham by Gaslight series.
Now, this is a nice shot. I really like.
That's really cool.
Got that Cobb Vanth, man. Like
I got
that's a good looking one.
I know. Get rid of that.
Boba Fett.
Get rid of Cobb Vanth. What are you talking about, man?
Boba Fett wannabe
doesn't come around every day, man. You never get a figure of Timothy.
It's just a Boba Fett wannabe.
Oh, thankfully, it doesn't come around every day.
It's justified. You hear me? Justified.
Nah.
Yeah, I like the shot too, Jesse. Damn.
Man,
thank you.
Man, I thought we were stopping with the other guy, man.
Oh, are we? Is that where we're stopping?
Oh, yeah. We can.
You know what? We'll stop on
I'm kidding. I don't care.
Look at that. Perfect. Actually, stop on the guest.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But I did tell Mike and Trevor that we were going to stop the other guy. So.
No, it's all right. We'll stop on this one as the guest.
Yeah.
All right. I just don't want to mess anyone up. I don't care.
No, this is a nice shot.
Yeah, beautiful. I love the depth in this.
Yes.
This is a Black Series too.
Yep. So this is the Black Series with a custom cloak.
Oh wow, it's Black Series. Damn.
Where did you get that cloak? Yeah, I don't want to know because
it's OT. Oh shoot, I should know this. It was OT something. Okay. If you give me 15 seconds, I could probably find it.
Actually, why were we giving you 15 seconds? Let me shout out OG fan for being a 20-month member.
Ooh,
nice. Must have all Boba Fett's and even Cobb Vanth.
Is that red reflection on his cowl from the figure next to him, or
nope,
where's that from?
Nope, there's a flash in a strip box off camera right with a purple gel.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Because some of the reference photos I was looking at, there was a lot of like blues and purples brought into the Emperor shots. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll try to sneak that in.
And you made that sculpt look better than it does. Like,
so
I didn't think it was a Black Series.
Yeah, so it's Black Series. I forgot, it's in the description. OT Customs is where I got the cloak.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also used generative fill to fix the eyes.
Oh, okay.
So I had to create some eyes for me, and then I recolored the eyes that it gave me.
Good idea.
That's perfect.
Jesse, what'd you do to use to get the cloak to lay down properly? Because even Hot Toys can't lay down like that. Really?
Wired. Yep.
The hood is wired, and so are the arm pieces. Actually, looking back, this is one of those things after the fact you look at it and you're like, oh shoot, I screwed up. The camera left arm, I wish I would have brought that part of the robe, the other one.
Yeah.
The other arm.
Yeah,
See how that
camera left.
Right here. That robe should be resting on his hand a little bit. Yeah. But after the fact, oh well, what do you do?
I know those things make me nuts too, because they don't really do that very well. You almost have to bring the hand up to like.
Yeah, it's like the fabric's just not scaled right, so
it's a bummer because you don't notice it until after you already posted on IG. I was like, oh damn it! Oh shoot! Look what I did there.
I know.
Yeah,
I hate that. I hate that. Great shot though.
Thank you. Orton effect.
JP Rex says you could prove my math wrong if you do 2 more.
Well, no, I don't want to prove you wrong. You're quite the mathematician. So, no, I really do. It's 8:20. It's 8:20. I gotta go, man. Like,
yeah, we got to cut this down, guys. And, I'm gonna bring us back to the full screen here.
Yes.
Look at Lou ruin it by not being here.
Lou's probably
getting ready for work.
Yeah, there he is.
They always ask, where's Lou? They never ask how's Lou.
Right?
Because they don't care how I'm doing. They want to know where I'm at.
Exactly.
It's like my job.
Thank you so much for being here, man.
Yeah,
I'm so glad you came.
Thank you guys for having me. I really appreciate it.
Dude, it was a blast, man.
You guys are one of my weekly podcast / YouTube things that I always keep up with. So
nice.
It's good to finally be on the show.
Thank you for coming, man. We'll love to have you back. Just let me or
Pablo
know when you're available, and we'll.
Oh yeah, gosh, I'd love to be back sometime. Yeah. Could I promote one thing, kind of, sort of?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Hold on, let me give you the screens. You do it right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. So for the second year in a row, if you guys know Umbra Toy Photos on Instagram, he's put together some toy photography books, and 100% of the proceeds go to charity. And the newest one is just coming out this Friday. It's Toys Beyond Borders. I just got my copy.
Nice.
It's a bunch of different toy photographers, a bunch of great shots. It's a great coffee table book for toy photography. And like I said, 100% of the proceeds go to Doctors Without Borders this year was the charity.
Oh, that's great.
Comes out Friday on Amazon. It's really affordable. I think it's like $15. So take a look at it. It's a great book. I just promised him I'd let everybody know. So
nice. I love that.
What you guys have?
Do you have a link on your IG for that?
I don't have the link yet, but I will have the link Friday.
Okay. In the description below, I have your website. So as long as it's tied to your website there. I was looking at. I was like, well, your website goes to everything. So there we go.
Toys Beyond Borders. If you want to look it up on Amazon.
All right. Toys Beyond Borders, guys.
Officially comes out Friday, so 100% of proceeds go to charity, and it's really great little coffee table book.
Cool. Mike or Trevor, you guys got anything you want to go over before you go?
No, I don't have to do anything for the next week and a half on YouTube. Thank God.
Nice.
Mike, how about you? You just want to get out of here? I can tell by the look in your
No, I mean, I don't have much going on. I was going to do some photography this week, but my wireless trigger went out, and I saw yours, Jesse, your R2 trigger sitting up there on top of your camera. Was that an R2 wireless trigger?
Flash, yep.
Yeah.
Whatever it is,
that's R2. Yeah, that's I just ordered that. My other one just went out on me, so I couldn't do any photos last week.
Is the R2 the new one?
Anyway. It's R2, and then there's the new one that it's R2 because I have the Flashpoint Explorer 600, and the there's another one that.
Oh, so you should Godox too. Okay.
Yeah, it's Godox. Yeah. But my trigger went out, and it was only firing the flash every other shot on both of my camera bodies. And so, so I didn't do any photos.
Cheap ass G-Pix, I think it's called, or something like that, for the last 2.5 years, man. It's like $35 for this thing, man. This is great. It's great.
When the Explorer 600 came out, and I was doing portraits. It was awesome when it came with this, and it worked with all my Canons, and I loved it. And then, fair enough, though. I mean, it's been a few years, and it just finally went out on me. I guess whatever. You know.
Pablo, you got anything you want to go over before you go?
Well, I'm glad I'm finally shooting again.
Pixel.
Yeah, we didn't get to your shots this week. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. We'll get to them.
Oh.
Ooh,
nice. Nice.
We're showing off his toys.
Cheap. No, I'm glad I'm finally shooting again because it was like almost 3 weeks I hadn't shot anything. But I'm getting back on track. And
what are you doing, Stinky?
Finally, 3D printing stuff. I already finished painting some stuff, so hopefully I'll be shooting that soon. So
you stink.
Rock on. Rock on.
You stink.
Lou, you got anything going on? Half show Saturday or something coming?
I have a couple of reviews that go up tomorrow. The Terminator from Hot Toys. I have the Mezco 4-pack from the Fantastic Four. Thanos. And maybe a quick overview of my Spider Buggy. It's different from the one you got. This one right here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's cool looking.
Oh, working lights.
Which one is that one?
The one you don't got.
The one you don't got.
Well, hey, mine was like dirt cheap, but all right.
Mine was $20.
Okay, all right. All right, well then we'll look forward to seeing those reviews. Thank you, Lou. And with that being said, I got a new video up, just the walkthrough on how I just did my most recent Galactus and Kratos shot, which I guess we'll make go over next week. And yeah, so I got that going on. And don't forget, guys, there's links down in the description for everybody here. And in my link, you also have t-shirts. This is one of them. So
nice.
Check it out.
Collect
we'll
the whole
see you guys
set
next week. Next week. Enjoy.
Thanks, guys. See ya.
A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away,